Okay, dokie. Well, I'm now live now. You want to say hey to everybody? The camera. That's what they can see. Haha, you're on the internet, Lamau. Cool. Have a good night. So, and when I'm streaming, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see where it takes us, you know. Okay, close the bathroom door, please. Over you. Yo! How about you, YouTube? Oh, yes.
Happy Tuesday. Hello. Excuse me. Wow, throat already messed up. What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. Hope you had a good start to the week so far. How has work treated you in the first 2 days? Hopefully decently. Hopefully not with as much disrespect as they typically do. You know what I mean? This is the hope. This is what we pray for. Yes, yes. We are... Hold on. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wow, Jesus, 6 days into a kid-free household. A household where the kiddo is at the grandma's. I would say that it feels like freedom, but I miss him too much. So me and the wife were talking about that yesterday. It's like, you know what? It's maybe too quiet in here. It's maybe a little too quiet for our liking. We need a kid running around here going, can I play Mario? Sorry, Mario is how he says it, which is terribly cute. Excuse me. I got something in my throat. I don't know what's going on. I'm like phlegmy, but I'm not sick. And it's only just started. Like in the last 2 minutes. Waiting for stream to go live. So that's super dope. We love that. What else? Ooh, we made a big fat Costco trip yesterday. My God, we spent $500 some odd. The freezer is full, absolutely overflowing with goodies. We finally have, we let it get to a point where we had eaten through everything. And so now we have dinner again and don't have to go out all the time, which is very exciting. We like going out. Going out's fine. But having food at home, knowing what's coming up, always, to me, feels better. So that's what we prefer. Have a freezer full of food so that we can feast whenever we feel like it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, enough of that. What else? Oh, also, if you haven't already, I don't know how many of you watch Dropout or any of the shows that Dropout makes, but they did a Game Changer episode yesterday and put out a bunch of shorts around that Game Changer. Please go watch those. The new Dimension 20 season on a bus is maybe the best D20 series that they've put out today. So do yourself a favor, go to the socials, watch the trailer for that, and let me know what you think about it. If you do go watch it, come back and let me know, because I think it's the best one they've made. It's a 10, an 11 even. Maybe, you know what? Maybe a 6. Maybe a perfect 6. Anyway, today, kids, Goop Crew, Goopy Gangy, the gangly ones. Hold on. You know what I need to do also? I need to... Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. So, we finished Wind Waker on Saturday. We rolled credits and watched the 14p full motion video ending cutscene in all of its glory. It was great though. The game was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Could not have asked for a better ending to a really great experience overall. But we finished it and we're done with it. And so next up on the list is Ocarina of Time. However, a bit of a wrench in those plans. Bit of a snag in the snafu. Thursday is when Donkey Kong Bananarama, Bazooka, Banana Hammock, I forget. I wrote it in the title, but I can't see it, so I don't remember. Bonanza, that's the one. Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out on Thursday, and I want to play that. I want to see what that's all about. So what we're doing tonight is just a little bit of a lead up into Thursday night stream, where I will play the first 4 hours of Donkey Kong Bonanza so that you don't have to, or if you get it anyway, then, you know, you can play it with me, which is always super sick. You like Banana Hammock better? I think I like Banana Hammock better too. 7, to be totally honest. Petition for Nintendo to change the title of the new Donkey Kong game. So tonight we're doing a little bit of a lead up into that, and then Saturday we'll kick off our next big long series with Ocarina of Time. So, but before we get into that, how are you doing? How's the week treating you? How is work? How's the kid? How are all of the things adjacent to life? Wonderful, I hope. So yeah, let's go ahead and move over into it, and we'll talk more as we go. So let me reset. Hold on, here goes. One of these. It's Donkey Kong Country! Hooray! I don't know if you guys have ever played this, but this is one of my absolute all-timers, this game. I played this growing up in my mom's house, and I had this little tiny, like, I mean, what even is this? Like 7, 10-inch CRT, something like that. It was so small. Like up on my dresser, and we would play this every morning before she took me to school. The all-timer right here. Never played it. Highly recommend it. Like highly recommend it. And it's not just nostalgia either. The game is actually good. The platforming is actually good. And the music in this game is some of the best that you're gonna hear in just about any game. It used to be one of my, it used to be like way up there at the top, but I think honestly that Wind Waker has knocked it down a touch, which is a bummer for Donkey Kong, but good for my ears. You know, always happy to find a new soundtrack to be into. So yeah, if you've got NSO, play it. It's on the Super Nintendo bit for NSO. Hello? I am gonna have to remember some of how to play. Maybe not fully, but a little bit. I never can make that jump right there. I don't know that I've ever been able to. Let me see. Can you do it with momentum? No, you cannot. Amazed you were able to wake up early enough before school. I'd be asleep until I got to school. You know, when I was, I don't know, grade school-ish, I was pretty well a morning person when I was in grade school. Roughly, I think. Yeah, it was right around middle school when I started like doing I'm gonna sleep on the bus. I'm not interested. You know, mom had to come like scoop me up peel me out of bed even for me to do anything. But too, you know, it helps when you got Super Nintendo sitting on your dresser. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, if I wake up early, I get to play Super Mario World or whatever for an hour, you know? So it was almost an extension of like not going to sleep. Whoops, messed that up. Love it. Yeah, this game's dope. The graphics are really cool too, because it's like, this is obviously, you know, a 2D game and whatnot. But they took, I want to say they're like 3D renders, and then I may be super wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they took like 3D renders and then dropped them into the game as sprites. And so that's how they were able to get like this 3D effect. And especially on like a CRT or something, I would put the CRT filter on here, but it looks like boo-boo. It doesn't actually do what CRTs did. But if you did it on a CRT, then like it really did look and feel 3D, especially for the time. It was like, whoa, this is, we got graphics, gamers, you know? It was crazy. All right, one of these openings and or exits has a secret. I just can't remember which one. Here, you can have that. Congratulations. Also, did I get all the Kong letters in the last level? I was not paying attention. Whoops. There's a lot of, that's another thing that I like about this game. It's what I like about a lot of Super Nintendo games generally. I mean, Nintendo in general, of course, but Super Nintendo, I feel like, is where it started out being super common. There's like a lot of secrets in Super Nintendo games. Like a lot. And in some of the most obscure titles, too. It's not always just a Mario where it's like, oh, if you go behind this little platform, there's an extra one-up or whatever, you know. There was stuff in all kinds of titles. I wish I could think of a good example, but I just remember that being so common for the Super Nintendo. Ooh, almost. Maybe from here? Nah, I can't make that. It's fine. I'm probably gonna be missing, I don't even know what letters I have right now. Whoops, missed that one very clearly. Okay, I have KON. What I need to do is hit it without falling into the pit of despair. That seems like a good plan. So the hope for tonight is to get through. Hello? What happened there? Excuse me? The hope for tonight is to get through this first world, at least. And then if I can go any farther, then fabulous. That's great. We'll see how far we can go in a single 4-hour session. How much do I remember of Donkey Kong Country? I mean, the levels aren't like super long. Some of them can get pretty intense though. Okay, I messed that up real bad. I have to do that to be able to make it up there. Ooh, but can I? Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. In a lot of these, you can get up on this little bit. And this allows you to do some backtracky platforming. There's also a little barrel down here. So let's do that. I think it stopped here. Oh, let's go. Extra life, let's go. Hell yeah. Oh, I gotta get it, that's right. It doesn't just give it to you, you have to actually pick it up. Adoy. Yeah, I'm stoked for Banaza. I really enjoyed Donkey Kong 64. A lot of people didn't like it all that much, or at least it seems like that's the kind of the popular opinion, is that we didn't like it all that much, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. Are the other barrels just empty? Not always. So the ones that don't have any writing on them, hold on. What do we do at Cranky's again? Let me get played just like they used to. Crafty Croctopus corners his croc of collectibles in coral capers. It's hard to read Cranky Kong's words, dude. He does a lot of alliteration. If you find any bananas, you can be sure to bring them here. I'm getting tired. I gotta take a nap. Okay, right. So the ones that don't have any writing on them are empty, but they're like, you can use them as just essentially weapons against other enemies. And then there's ones that have the DK, the DK logo on them. Those ones you get your other little dude out of. Here you go. Here's a good example. You can use these as a weapon as well, but see, you get Donkey Kong back. And then there are explodey barrels, and then there are barrels that have little like animal friends in them, like the rhino that we got in the last level. And then there are these barrels which shoot you usually into a bonus stage of some sort. Like you get a whole butt ton of bananas, you know? And then these ones, so those ones that have the little POW symbol, they fire you off automatically. You don't got no control over that. But there are some that just have an arrow on them, and you get to decide when to fire those off. And most of the time, those are moving some way. They're either going like this, or they're kind of going like side to side, kind of like that. Yeah. There's one pretty infamous level. It's not barrel based, but in that same vein of like oh my god, what am I trying to say? Interesting platforming is what I'm trying to say. So like how and that one's a checkpoint. Interesting platforming, right? So like you use the barrels for some platforming, which is neat and a fun like gimmick. There are minecart levels in the game as well, where it's like this game's version of an auto scroller, but it is so fast and so intense. I hope we can get to one tonight so I can show you guys. Those are some of my favorites. And also some of the ones that I am the worst at. It's so funny because like my wife doesn't really like playing games all that much, mainly because she's like, and she says this herself, so don't take this as shade against my wife from me, but she is a sore loser and a sore winner, and she cannot help it. That's just how it works for her and her beautiful brain, right? But she is god tier at those minecart levels. Every time I wind up playing one, I get her to do it for me most of the time. I say every time, most of the time. Okay, now, this song right here, this level right here, is some of the best music in all of game history, period. The aquatic theme goes so hard. So I'm going to talk a lot less for this, so we can just enjoy this one. So good, right? God, I love this track, man. I made a lo-fi beat out of it a few years ago. It just begs for it. And there's been a million other producers who have done stuff like that with this track too. If you did like it, just look up like aquatic theme, DK aquatic theme, Donkey Kong water level, you can name it a million different things and it'll pull it up. And there's going to be 50 billion versions that are either just as good or do something super similar. Incredible. All right, this one, I forget where the other letters are. There's one. It's kind of a maze, which honestly, I like a lot because that means I get to hear the song more. I just get to listen to it more. Oh, I also should probably turn it down, back down now. There we go. There we go. Get so caught up in it, man. I just, you know, you gotta turn it up. You gotta jam sometimes. Sometimes you gotta turn it up to 11. Sometimes the knob don't turn right far enough. You know what I mean? Okay, I think that that's everything. Whoops. I think so. The bad news is I found the exit already. So now I'm having to re-find it. Hello? Exit? Well, there's that, but that's not very helpful. Now is it? Now is it? We go left, which is counterintuitive. Come back. Thank you. God, it slaps so hard. So good. Nope. This is where we came in. Okay. I water leveled so hard I went all the way back to the beginning. Amazing. This does not bode well for us making it through the whole first world tonight. So it's a Yoshi? Yeah, I mean, kinda. There's... As a matter of fact, there's like a lot of like Yoshi analogs in this one. You got, and they all have names. I wish I knew them off the dome. They're all very cute though. But there's Swordfish Man, and there's Rhino Dude, and then there's Ostrich Lady, which is a very fun one because she goes like super fast, and it's very chaotic. And then I don't remember if it's this one or if it's Country 2 and or 3, but there's one where I think it's 2 because that's the one with Diddy Kong in it. There's one that's like there's a bee that you just hang on and it flies you around through these honey levels. That one's pretty sweet. And then I think there's an elephant in one. I may be so off on that. I might be making that up completely. Ooh, here's the exit. We found it. Hooray. Hooray. I also love the little dancing animation that DK and Diddy have at the end of a level. Very cool. Funky. Whoa, dudes. My name's Funky Kong. My bodacious jumbo barrel can launch you to any point on the island. Most unfortunately, it can only send you to a plane you've already been to, which is a complete and total bummer, let me tell you. Whoa, dudes, my name's Funky Kong. My bodacious jumbo barrel can launch you to any point on the island. Oh, he's gonna just repeat himself. Got it. Almost got stuck in a loop there. Sorry about that. Come on, let me get up here. There we go. Yeah, see, there's a secret. That's what we've been looking for. Now, don't send me to the end of the level and make me skip all the letters, please. So I have a K now, but I need O and G. And an N. Right, I can spell. I can do it. Nope, nope. Oh, dang it. Let me see if I can get back up there. I cannot. All right, fair enough. Yeah, here's the barrel I was talking about where like you trigger it. So you gotta line it up just right and then fire it off, you know, when you hit the right button to do it. Whoops, dude. That's a whoopsie. Uh-oh. That's all right. Now we can do, maybe we can actually get that little secret bonusy thingy that I was trying to get a minute ago. Now then, we wait for him to jump, and then that's when we jump. And we do like a little double yumpy thing like this. There, okay. And we fell off. All right, here we go. There it is. Okay, good. There's the O. Amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot too. Sometimes if you hit a spot from far high up enough, that's what I'm trying to say, then you get like bananas and stuff, or like little secrets and such. There's a secret. Speaking of the devil. Oh, good pick. Good pick. Good pick. If I would have remembered, you can actually, like, you can adjust your trajectory when you're in the air in that room. So, like, used to when I would play when I was young, I would practice getting thrown up. And, of course, you can't see the barrel underneath you, but I would, like, try and remember the speed at which it moved. So I would try and lead my way back into that barrel. Very satisfying. It's like, it's one of those games that you can be as good as you want to be at it, you know? Which right now is pretty bad, actually. Pretty bad. But yeah, you could be as good as you want to be at it, which is, in my opinion, one of the marks of a great game. Let's see if I can get back in here and get this balloon again. I don't remember if they hold the same position or not. There we go. We'll take that. Not only did we get it's obviously not words. Words is not what we got because I don't have any of those in the moment. Not only did we get the balloon, that's the word, but we also got ourselves one of those little swordfish medallions, or Yoshi coin, if you will, you know? Nailed it. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. We're good. I'm cooking. We're fine. Just don't hit the B, and it's all cool. I would used to freak my mom and my wife out when she would play with me too, because when I would get to the barrel, I'll do it this time, but when I would get to the barrels, I would just like spam B, just fire off as soon as you get into the barrel, not lining it up at all. I had a theory, and I think it worked. I could be misremembering, but pretty sure it worked, where if you just went immediately, it was always lined up properly. So, you know, we'll try that again. I did not get the balloon this time. That's a bummer. Ow. Revenge. All right, here we go. Let's try out the theory of barrels line up automatically if you just trust. Nope, not quite. Memory deceives me. It did work on the first one though, so not a total failure. Not a full loss. Some would call that decent. All right, this time we can get the balloon. Here we go. Yeah. And the good news is they definitely are in the same place. Yeah, now we got three of the boys. Right, minigame. Forgot about that. Gotta get back in this hole. There we go. Put me down. I think for every 100 of these like tiny little coin boys you get, I think you get an extra life. I think that's the, if I remember right, that is the game you're playing here. I don't know. It's been a few years since I've played through Country. And by a few, I mean like more than 5. I used to play it all the time. I used to play it like once a year, once every couple of years, something like that. But you know, you have a kid and then you got to use the little bit of time for gaming you got left for new stuff that comes out, you know? So you can try and keep up as much as possible. And that is a tough gig. Makes it a lot easier though when the kid's still doing naps and you can get some gaming in with your handheld. The kid's on you doing a sleep. I already told y'all that, but you know, it is the part that I will miss the most about my kid being a little. A tiny, maybe. He's still a little. Oops. Okay. It's a good thing we got that balloon. I'm embarrassing myself here. Here I am. I'm like, oh, this is one of my favorite games. I'll get to talk to Chad about how cool this game is, and I'll get to show off like how much I know about it, and you know, I got some fun facts, and I'm like decent at it. I'm pretty good at it. Easy. I don't got to worry about. Nope. Immediately bad. Oop. But I am good at this mini game. So, you know, again, some might call it decent. Some might say bad. Others, adequate. And we don't, you know, we don't always need perfection, okay? We don't always have to be amazing at stuff. You can just be, hey, pretty, you know what? That's not bad. That's pretty good, you know? That's a good spot to be in. Okay, there we go. Yep. Fabulous. And we're getting nervous because it's going well. Okay, see, we had to shake the rust off. It's fine. Then we get this G, and we can get the hell out of here. Let's go. I feel I'm lucky in terms of gaming if I get 2 hours in, since I'm busy trying to break the bad dad cycle. Dude, hallelujah, amen. That's what I'm saying. That's why I only gamed when mine was an infant. I only did gaming when he was sleeping. You know, now we get to play together. Now he's playing Mario and stuff with me, so it's like, you know, I get to do both things. Like you said, break the bad dad cycle, because I started off with one too. So feels. But and also, you know, get to share the hobby too. So, whoop, boss time. So yeah, if you don't already, I highly recommend having your kid, like, hold your kid while they go to sleep, while they take a little nap. It gives you a great excuse to sit there and get a couple hours in while they're doing a sleep. And if a daughter, right? If your daughter's still like an infant, and you know, she sleeps 14 times a day, then when she gets to be a little bit older and starts just doing 1 or 2 naps a day, lock in. That's when you really get to start kicking it, you know? It's good that you're trying to break that cycle though, you know? If all of us try, then maybe we'll have a bunch of fully functioning adults, you know? Used to do that when she was tiny. Now she doesn't want to sleep on me anymore. She doesn't really nap either. Oh man. Yeah, it's a bummer. That day always comes. Something that like sits with me still to this day is something I heard. I don't remember if I heard it on TikTok or if my wife told me or if she heard it off of TikTok or what. Anyway, it wasn't wisdom that we came up with, is the point. There will always be a day where you hold your kid for the last time, or like in this case, what we're talking about, they'll nap with you for the last time, and you won't know when that is. How sad is that? sorry to make you depressed Tuesday night, but like that hits me hard. I think about that a lot. It sucks. Oh, here's our ostrich girl. She does a little fly, little float. Very cute. The only issue is she doesn't fly up. She only does a little float. Depression 100. Yeah, sorry to pick that skill for the tree this time, but you know, I had to share. It's something like, it's sad, but if you don't know it, you're not going to be looking out for it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It helps me like appreciate every time it happens. Even the times where I'm like, oh, dude, my back hurts. You're too big. I don't want to hold you right now, you know? Sorry about your depression. Does that help? Is that a good gesture dance? Haha, make you laugh, sir. Bonk. All right. I think we got K and O. We need an N now. Is that right? I think that's right. We may have N already. Okay, nothing up there. Does it? There is no pause screen, like progress situation. Ooh, we do have N already. Let's go. Good news. We're good to go. I'm also like terribly certain that there are so many secrets that I'm skipping over because I've forgotten about them. Like I know it for sure. I've gotten a few. Oh, is this a minecart one? Yeah, okay, so here's one I was talking about. This is one of those minecart levels. We're gonna be here for a minute. This is gonna take a minute, okay? It's not gonna go super duper, super clean, okay? We did the whole, just to give you a gauge of how much I've forgotten about this game, at the beginning of stream, I said, okay, we're gonna try and make it through the first world in 4 hours. We already did that, and it's been like 30 minutes. So maybe it's like, hey, let's beat the game tonight. I don't know. We'll see how far it takes us. First try you won't? All right, bet. Here we go. Don't even worry about it. I've never failed a minecart level in my life, ever. And I'll do it and I'll yap the whole time too. You just watch. There won't be a single second where I've gone mute. Matter of fact, I may as well mute the game because you won't need any background noise with the amount of talking that I'm gonna do. All I'm gonna do is just snag bananas and say words. Maybe not well, but I am gonna say words. Like that. Filler words count, right? Is that good? Am I yapping good? The more that I try and commit to this bit, the worse it gets for me. Okay, there goes Donkey Kong. Diddy, it's up to you. Great job. One of these, I need to be on the bottom layer, and I don't remember which one it was. It's fine. I knew that was coming. Actually, I've played this game before. It's fine. Not a big deal. I believe it was made for children. Bananas, and we have Kong already. This is great news. Now I just need to not choke and we'll be fine. So far, so good. Don't want to get too braggy because that's where it goes, falls apart. F. You were right, Seven. I won't. In fact, I would pretend this is the first try. But it drops me into a checkpoint. Crazy, right? These minecart levels, insane. Especially those little bits where there's a fallen minecart. And two, let's not forget that when you get hit, when one of your characters dies, it spawns your second character, not in the minecart. No, no, no. In the air. And you have control over him. So there have been times in the past, and hell, it may happen here, where you lose your first character, and then when you drop back into the cart, or when you gain control of the character, I'm like still holding right. And you just float off into oblivion. And also, you could probably tell, it gets faster the longer you go. It also feels a bit like a troll for them to put that one-up balloon in like a trick jump right after the checkpoint where you come back from dying. So it's like, ha, you died, nerd? Bet you wish you could have a balloon so it'd be a free, huh? Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe just be better at it. You see that? You see how you have control over your character in the air? Stressful. Okay, 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 okay. Okay! What is this, a Kaizo level? Come on with that. I can't get jump scared right at the end. You saw the exit arrow. What is this? All right, this time we're gonna keep both characters all the way to the end. You ready? Watch this. Here comes some pro-level Donkey Kong Country platforming. No, I did not clench my butt cheeks just then because I got jump scared by the alligator. That didn't happen. You're crazy. You're seeing things. Oh. All right. Landed on the minecart. That's a bummer. I still technically have both characters. One's just in spirit. Okay. Never mind. They're both dead. They died. They're gone forever. Rip in peace. It's also nuts, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, it's also insane for, for them to drop you out of the checkpoint directly into a minecart. You don't get a little platform to like breathe and compose yourself and get ready for what's coming. No, no, no. Straight into it, nerd. Can't stop, won't stop. Never stop, wouldn't stop. You know what it is? You know what makes part of this so hard? Is that you speed up and slow down based on the incline. I don't think I ever noticed that before, truly. I don't know that I was ever really paying attention. I was just scared. But yeah, I'm noticing that. And that makes it a little touchy. Because you change the timing of your jumps based on that, you know? Do you wait to the last second, or do you have a little bit of time to make it? Do you got a little bit of leeway? They keep you on your toes, man. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, here comes Jump Scare Man. Be ready. Stay ready. Uh-huh. I saw you say pretend Makar is in there with you, and that's what got me through it. You did that. Hell yeah. Let's go, dude. My boy Makar. Matter of fact, hold on. We need some Makars over here on Twitch. There we go. Yeah. Never forget. Right. Okay, this one I got to bring over here. And there's also, I think, there's a spot in here where you use, the tire to like break open the floor. I don't remember if it's just for a secret or what that was, but let's find out together. Is it here maybe? No, it is not here. Confirmed. Easy enough. The bees have always been the scariest enemies to me. They're so sharp and pointy and angry looking, you know? At least the Cruels are like doopy and cute. The bees are just angry looking. Little checkpoint, thank you. Don't fall off, please, don't fall off. Okay, easy, easy. No big deal. Oh, there's a scary bee. Like, could you imagine having those bees in real life with spikes all over their back and shit? Like, nature's scary enough, you know? We don't need that kind of thing also. Murder hornets exist. We don't need serial killer hornets as well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the amount of hornets we have is an ample amount of hornets. Just the right amount of hornets. Ooh, this way, this way, this way, this way. There's, okay, great, fabulous. Uh-huh. I did want to go this way. I regret that decision. There's a secret over there. I don't know that it's worth it. I don't know that it's worth going to get. Do need this tire though. Oh, ooh, just barely made it on there. Okay, here's where my impatience gets the better of me. Every time I play a platformer, and you saw some of this in Wind Waker too. Every time I play a platformer, especially, I'm wanting to rip. Just go, go, go. As if I'm a speedrunner. Absolutely am not a speedrunner. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's coming up next, but I'm going. Okay? I have full faith in the system. Oh, no, it's not a secret. Right. That's right. It's just the other path. Okay. See, this is why I regretted it, because it was a bad decision, in fact. Okay, it's a lot easier to go through the right way. Trying to go through it backwards? Maybe don't do that. Hot tip? Don't go backwards through the scary bees. Okay? If you ever play this game, if you can remember absolutely anything, remember that. Scary bees, don't go backwards. Whoops. Come here, little froggy friend. Froggy Fresh. Make me a silly song for 500 bucks on Cameo, please. Thank you. Okay, well. At least we had the Yoshi to take the hit for us, you know? Okay. I couldn't remember if this little tiny jump would kill us or not. It does not. Thank Christ. Oh, stay down. Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, it's another bee. Jesus. You see why I'm so scared of them now. They're fucking everywhere. Okay. Well, all right. Okay. Why do they let you jump midair when you come back? Why do they do that? That's a cruel joke. It's not fun. It's not fair. And I'm telling my mom, frankly. It's upsetting. Wait, don't lose the tire. I do not want to go through the bees again. Here goes. Okay. See, it's just one bee instead of like 40. We don't have to be like Nick Cage, you know? I always felt like there should be a secret up there. It never materialized though. Never was a secret. Not once, never. All right, let's see how long we can keep Frog Boy for this time. Losed? I also lost my ability to speak. Very cool. That's really good for a streamer. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you know, the less you talk, the better you are as a streamer and entertainer. So it's good that I lost my words, actually. Not only are we doing well in the game, but we're doing some self-improvement here, you know? Knowledge. Okay, a little bit further than last time. Progress is always good. We will take it. Okay, we missed an... Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. I was going to be so bad. I was going to have to go back through the bees. Leave me alone, please. I have no beef. Oh, my God. Okay. Stress. All right, well, this is not worth all this effort. Just a few bananas, not even a one man up there. What was that all about? Boo! L game, bad game, bad. I take back all the good shit I said about you. This one's fun because there's this red light, green light mechanic that adjusts how the enemies function. So you see it's on go right now. When you hit stop, they all do a little sleep, but it only lasts for a second. Super cool. There's lots of fun little mechanics like that. Oh, you also can't hit them. I forgot about that. Lots of fun little gimmicks like that throughout the game. Just variety, you know? A lot of variety. Okay, like this. I don't remember how long that lasts. Okay. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Oh, and then we get another one too. That's, see, no big deal. Easy peasy. It's also like super pretty with the light, the ambient lighting to go with it. I don't know how you're supposed to get that without falling into a death hole. I thought maybe that was it telling us, hey, go down here, there's a little secret. It was not, in fact, telling you that. It was just goading you into into an early death. Good old 90s game trolls, you know? This is why we are the way we are as a gaming culture, I think. I think this is why things like Mario Maker troll levels exist. We've been conditioned to be this way. Okay? Here we go. We'll do like that. I wonder, is it gonna give us a little barrel that we can throw down there or something? Like, how does it work? No, okay. We just get to keep it. Great news. Also, yes, there is a barrel, but we need it for this. Okay, that didn't do anything at all. Amazing. Very good news. Ow? Those little croc dudes, while very cute, very annoying. I wouldn't put them on the levels of Keese, but you know, small inconveniences. J Prime, good evening. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We are working on Donkey Kong Country tonight in preparation for Donkey Kong Banana Hammock on Thursday. Whoops. Okay. Chill out, boys. Calm down, okay? Let's all calm down. Oh my God. Stress. Here we go. We made it out. I'm doing super good. Thank you for asking. Doing super good. We finished Wind Waker on Saturday. Rolled credits on that. Hugely impressed with the ending of that game. And just getting ready for Ocarina of Time. So, you just pre-ordered Banana Hammock? Awesome. We'll play it together Thursday night then. Yeah. Oh, I loved it. It was so good. Who's next? I don't think I need to go back. Let's talk to Funky anyway. Let's just see what he's doing. Right, I can go back to the other ones. I don't need to go back right now. What you playing this on? I am playing this on the Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch Online. Just the Super Nintendo emulator on that. I have it, actually. Hold on first. Oh, I picked wrong. Ooh, but I got to come back. Here's the bad news. Do I go for the K or do I go for Donkey Kong? I'm gonna be selfish. I'm going for the K. You always got to go for the letters. Hold on, I'm getting my stack. I got more than one. Here we go. Okay. Ow, Jesus. I kicked my light. That was super cool. Oh, Twitch, you're about to get ads. What's the spiel? If you have an Amazon Prime account and enjoy the stream, consider linking your Amazon Prime account and doing a subscribe to skip the ads. Otherwise, I'll see you in 3 minutes. There's a much better version of that. I just didn't realize what time it was. Okay, I love you. I'm sorry. I'll see you in a minute. Jesus, I got jump scared by ads. I will... Man, I want to show you guys it, but I'll show it twice. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Why not? I have... in my possession, here, let's go into chatty mode. Here we go. I got 2 copies of Super Mario World, mainly because they have a variation on the label, which I thought was super cool. So I picked both of those up. I have Super Mario Kart, which we love. We got Super Mario All-Stars, which we also love. This is the one without Super Mario World in it. I am looking for, today. I am looking for Super Mario All-Stars with Super Mario World. I have Mario Paint. I'm looking for a mouse. I don't have one. I have Yoshi's Island. 10 out of 10, this one. I have Star Fox, which I have never played, but I do own. So that's neat. There's a lot of that with me. It's not just Steam sales. It's also retro games. And then finally, no, not finally, I have one of the greatest games ever made, Turtles in Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. If you have not played this game, play this game. It's a side-scroller beat 'em up with the turtles in it, and it's absolutely one of my favorite games ever made. And then now, finally, of course, Donkey Kong Country, my original. This is the one that I got with my Super Nintendo. We wound up with the combo box. Yeah. And then the other carts that I had, I got Super Mario 64 here. And then I got a bunch of variations of, well, I have 2. I thought I had more. Well, anyway, I got 2 variations on Mario Duck Hunt. One that has track and field in it as well. And then a rando Dragon Warrior. Oh, and also and Bible Adventures, because I thought it was very funny. I've never put this in, but I thought this was hilarious, so I bought this for like $2 at a flea market. The Bible Adventures from ABGN? Did he do a video on that? Oh my god, I have to pull that up and watch that, because I never even looked it up. I just saw it and thought it was hilarious. So let me put that Bible Adventures AVGN sick. Okay, yeah, he's got a whole Bible game series, huh? One of his first years ago. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up for sure. I'm probably gonna watch that tonight after stream, in fact. Okay, Twitch, welcome back. I was showing YouTube my Super Nintendo game collection, so I'll run through it again one more time for you guys. So this are my Super Mario World variants. I have two because the labels are different. Hello, focus, please. Thank you. There they go. And then I have, we'll do a speed run on it. We have Mario Paint, focus, great. We have Mario All-Stars. This is the one without world. We have Super Mario Kart. We have Star Fox, never played it. We have Yoshi's Island, have played it, love it. We have one of my favorite games of all time, TMNT 4, Turtles in Time. And then finally, the game of the night, Donkey Kong Country. I would have tried to time all that, if I knew the ads were coming. So again, sorry about all that, everybody. First of all, Twitch, sorry for giving you blue balls. YouTube, sorry for you having to see my junk twice in a row. Let me set it to where I'm not gonna knock it over. There we go. Okay. Reported. Listen. Some might say I flew too close to the sun, you know? You get to be affiliate too quick. Things like this are bound to happen, you know? You stream for a month, you hit a big milestone, they're like, nah, it's too close. That's too soon. How dare you? Slow down. And you know what? Fair. Maybe I deserve it. Sometimes you gotta be humbled, you know? I've been walking around my house, you know, acting big and bad around my wife because I'll be like, you know, don't worry about it. I'm affiliate, you know? I got affiliate. I get to run ads. What do you know about running ads, you know? All you do is HR work. Okay, and I died. Amazing. That's what I get for talking even pretend shit to my wife. She's not even in the room. She won't watch this. This is the universe going, hey, don't forget, okay? Again, sometimes you gotta be humbled. All right, we definitely need to hit this because we need the little tire. Good, just like this. Oh, Prime, was it you that said, yeah, DKC3 was your favorite? That one was super fun. That's the one with Junior in it, right? I really enjoyed that one a lot. I liked Donkey Kong Country 2 with Dixie rather. I don't know, there was something about the levels in 3 that just was like new. You know, Donkey Kong Country 2 was very much more of this. DKC 3 was similar, but different enough where it was like, oh, this is a new game, actually. Like Junior was cool, obviously, and then the whole hovercraft around the overworld was very fun. Love that game. Love the Donkey Kong Country series, in fact. I played Returns on the 3DS and on the Wii and on Switch when they put out that pointless re-release of it. Of course I bought it. You know, I told you the other day, Nintendo not gonna have problems. Why? Because I'm gonna fund them. Can I make this? Maybe. I don't know if they can. Does it despawn him? Oh, F. I didn't get a big enough jump off. All right, we'll try again after this. Returns is all right, but didn't feel quite the same. Yeah, totally. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the platforming on it, and I liked that they did some new things in it. You know, they didn't just full on remake Donkey Kong Country. You know, it was like inspired by, I guess is maybe a good way to put it. But you're right, it didn't have the same. It doesn't have the same vibe as this game does, I think. Like, for example, maybe a good way to put it would be like, this game feels like a game for maybe not adults, but let's call it teenagers or like young adults, you know? Excuse me? Oh yeah, we're doing... Oh, you gotta hit the ones that are blinking. F. Duh. Where Returns feels more like a children's game, you know? And maybe that was it. I mean, it's not a problem, but that's just, to me, what made it feel a little bit different. It felt more like a Mario, which, you know, again, we all love Mario, so it's not like it's a problem, but it did make it different than what I remember Donkey Kong Country feeling like. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. That's as good as my brain's gonna give you anyway, so I hope it makes sense. I liked Tropical Freeze a lot. I think I like Tropical Freeze better than Returns. Okay, this is sketchy. I gotta time this just so. Here we go. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's don't go. Okay, well, I made it and then I blew it. Fabulous. All that work for nothing. Amazing. These little vulture dudes can absolutely eat it too. These guys are so, oh my God, are so annoying. Hello, I jumped on your head. Excuse me? Okay. Now we're getting some shenanigans. Now we're getting some shenaniganery happening up in here. Hello? But, I mean, okay, and then, all right. It's a good thing I've been collecting balloons, you know? It's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, as much as I say that about Donkey Kong Country Returns, the track record for the franchise is strong. Whoops. All right, well, I guess I'm not worried about that. I'm always rewinding on Switch because of the option. I have never tried that feature, actually. Never once. I mean, you can do the suspend points, but I haven't done the rewind thing. Isn't that different? Are you talking about suspend points? Or are you talking about actually just like straight up rewind? It's just rewinding, right? Isn't that an option? I didn't see it in here. Oh, I tried to get him. User guide. Control pad. Online play. Hold left and right at the same time. Okay, let's do that. Nope, but left and right sticks? Nope. Left and right on the D-pad? No. L and R? No. Oh, there it is. The triggers. Oh, how far back does it take you? Pretty far back. No, you're good. Pretty decent. I mean, I'm not going to count those frames, but maybe that's a minute. And Switch 2, it's new for the N64. It can do it as well. Sick, dude. So good. Just another little added bonus for the old Switch 2. All right, well. Oh, hold on. Let's try our new trick. Let's start here. Oh, let's go. I know it's cheating in a sense, but it saves me frustration. 100%. Listen, as grown adults, we don't got time to do this stuff over and over again. You know? Like that, just then. Like, let's just, you know. We're right here at the end. It's no big deal. I'm still gaming. You know? It's fine. All right, that one I'm not going to try and redo. I'm just going to mess that up over and over again. I'm good. This we're going to redo. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, that's such a huge tip, dude. Huge tip. Too bad. Too bad. Oh, yeah, I'm big addicted now. I'm immediately in. It is too bad that there was no barrel there to kill that hornet. Because I guarantee you, since there were bananas under it, that there's a secret under there. But we'll never know. Now we'll just never know. Oh, right. Cranky gives you advice. Okay. I couldn't remember what Cranky was for. And on the last world, I was just like, okay, maybe I gotta unlock it. Or, you know. Like with Funky Kong, you gotta get to another world before you can fly on his little plane. Also, I love these boss fights. They're super easy, but I just love how big the characters are. It's very like it's very like Dark Souls, but super easy without the difficulty. You know what I mean? Huge boss type thing. Relatively easy, so you still get the satisfaction of it. Like, I also, you know what else? Maybe the reason they're kind of easy, and here comes speculation nation. Maybe they're kind of easy because the platforming is actually somewhat difficult. So maybe the bosses are Donkey Kong Country's version of your break. Maybe? Bonk. Thank you. All right. Oh, I almost ate shit. I did anyway. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. There we go. Mm-hmm. Y'all didn't see nothing? Yeah. Oh, I bet I'm supposed to hit this thing with that. Dadgummit. Oh, whoops. Later, DKC 2 and 3 bosses can be bitches. Yeah, that is true. Okay. We still made it. Stress. I want this checkpoint. Why do they make the checkpoints a fun little challenge? Here we go. This one. There it is. Rewinding is one hell of a drug. You know. Truly. Yeah, I don't know that addicted is gonna be the word for that. But I mean, listen, again, grown adults, children, you know, this is amazing for us to actually be able to play these games, especially these older games. Like, we don't got the after school snack time anymore to be able to just bang these out over and over again. We got jobs and stuff. There's TPS reports we gotta do, you know? Okay, didn't go back far enough. Here we go. Let's try here. Okay. Still didn't do that right. Let's come in a little bit closer. There we go. Good. Now, what is this for? There it is. Wait, excuse me? Hello? I broke it, but it didn't open. Oh, you know what? Handy dandy rewind. Amazing. Whoops. We're gonna have to do it from before we pick up the barrel. There we go. There we go. I can do it without the rewind anytime I want. You know, it's not a matter of needing it, it's a matter of wanting it. I just like it, that's all. Ooh, it's getting faster. We got the N. I don't have the K? Bruh. Where is the K? Oh, that's upsetting. We're gonna have to redo this level. This is the first level I haven't got all the letters in. Whack. I feel like a failure. Let's do it again. I gotta get that K. I gotta find it. I have no clue where it is. It's probably in another one of those like hidden doors. Or maybe like a hole that you drop down on, like right here. I bet it's right here. I bet this is it. Excuse me. Yep. Found it. Now, if only I were paying attention the first time around and didn't just skip it altogether. Whoops. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. Okay. Also, I'm doing this fun thing where I'm pulling the trigger like I'm playing Mario Wonder or something, thinking that I'm gonna do like a half spin in the air. It's not a mechanic. It doesn't work that way. Oh yeah. It's weird that I'm making these dudes throw up bananas and then scooping them up. It's weird, right? Certified strange? Oh, let's go. Yeah. Okay, that was scary. I did not think that I had enough jump on there. Have you ever played DK64? I did. I haven't finished it, but I have played it. A buddy of mine has that physical cartridge, and when I had my Nintendo 64, I popped it in and played through it. I wish I had finished it, but you know, c'est la vie and all that. I hope that it comes out eventually for NSO, because I would love to finish it. Excuse me. Yep. Have you played DK64? And if so, what's the temperature reading on it? I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was super fun. It was like really campy in a really fun way. Gonna close up shop and head home to the fam. All right. Have a great night, Seven. Thank you for coming in, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Tell the family I said hello. Give lots of big hugs and loves. I'll see you maybe again on Thursday or Saturday or some other day in the future. Oops, whoops. That's fine. We can go without Diddy. We're good. Owned it as a kid back in the day, and also when it released on Wii U Virtual Console. Great game. Also frustrating, too many collectibles, but also never beat it. Yeah, for sure. Like, that game very definitively began the whole Banjo-Kazooie like rare collectathon thing that they became known for. Like that, you can tell that was YouTube chat freaked out on stream again. So weird when that happens. Very definitively started that whole thing. It's like what do they call it on the internet? It's like, that's my oh god, like my canon moment or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? It was like a whole meme for a while. Where it was like, this is the moment where I became who I am. That's DK64 for Rare. Yes, sir. Yeah, super long, lots of collectibles. But I would love to have it on a portable like the Switch, especially with like rewind and stuff and save states and all that jazz, so that like you can do all that collecting and maybe actually have a little bit more fun with it. Would be so sick. So maybe, I mean, you know, especially with Banana Hammock coming out, it's like maybe they'll want to. Oh, these are crazy. Okay. Okay. Maybe with that coming out, they'll want to capitalize on all of the DK. You know what I mean? Ooh, make it back in, please. F. So hopefully, I got hopes. They're not high hopes, but they are hopes. Ooh, man, the timing on that is hard. At least you don't get murdered from it. Just kidding. You get murdered there. Whoops. Okay, let's calm down a little bit. Let's just chill our bones. It's so hard. It's so hard to get that timing right. Hard's maybe not the right word, but it is difficult. Whoops. Blew it immediately. Get it? Like balloon? Blew it? Okay, listen. Like I wanna talk some more. I want to get through this section though, so bear with me. This is what made boys men in the day. Amen. This and the minecart levels, man. Okay. Nope. Ooh, no, that was it. Okay. Okay. All right. Everybody calm down. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention that time. I was like, ooh, what's up next? Ruh-roh. Okay, well, I try and figure this out. What was the thing I was going to ask about? Oh, right, with the Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie stuff, ukulele, all that jazz. You guys into any of that? Did we play any of the banjo games, the ukulele stuff, any of that jazz? I never did. I think I started Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe got a couple hours into it, but nothing super deep. And I don't think it was because I didn't like them, because I love, like, collectathon games. I mean, it's partially the reason I have, like, all this nonsense behind me, right? Digital as you are in the real life, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it's just, like, one of those that came at the wrong time in life, you know? I'd gotten a little bit older. I wasn't playing games nearly as much as I used to. It's the same reason I missed out on the Legend of Zelda stuff, to be totally honest. Whoops. Oh yeah, we can do one of these. Okay, I did the exact same thing. Amazing. You love them all. What's your favorite one? Is it it's okay. I'm just hold on. Let me do this one. Let me at least get a rhythm again. Okay, here we go. Hey, Lauren. Good evening. How are you? How's the boy? How's the boy and the girl? And then the big boy? Well, could you experience this now? Yeah, for sure. Whoops. Once again. Whoops. Banjo 2, probably? Okay, cool. Noted. I mean, that's certainly on the list of things, like the Banjo games is on the list of things that I want to go through in this stream. Okay. Like I want to do, obviously we're doing Zelda. we're gonna do Yoshi's Story 2 for Nintendo 64 eventually, or Yoshi's Cookie. I forget what it is. I think both of those exist, actually. And then, you know, so like I said, the Zelda stuff, Banjo-Tooie, Banjo-Kazooie. Well, some of the other big ones I didn't get to do. Oh, Final Fantasy is a big one. I've never played a Final Fantasy. Sorry, I take that back. I played the Final Fantasy VII Remake, the first part. So the first one that came out. I haven't played Integrate or the other ones. I'm forgetting now. But Final Fantasy, we'll go play those super old, super hard games. All that stuff will be fun. Some Golden Sun titles that I hadn't played. I played the first one. It's one of my favorite games of all time, Golden Sun, for the Game Boy Advanced. I want to go and play those other ones after that. So good, and we're all good. How are you? I'm excited for new game stuff. Yeah, I'm doing really good. We're doing well. I was telling Stream earlier, we are on day 5 or 6 of not having a kid in the house, and we miss him. You know, we're getting some rest, though, so that's a positive. At least there's that. Yeah, and we're doing tonight. Hold on, I'm running out of breath here. Tonight we're doing Donkey Kong Country in preparation for Donkey Kong Bonanza, or as we've been lovingly referring to it, Banana Hammock. That comes out on Thursday, so we're playing that on Thursday's stream, and then Saturday we're starting our next long play with Ocarina of Time. Ooh, and I'll show you guys just a little preview. I already popped out the guide for Ocarina of Time. This one's awesome. Check this out. It's got the ocarina and some of the, and I think that's for one of the sages, right? The harp. But yeah, this one's pretty, and it's my favorite color. Matches the background and everything. Stoked to pop this open. Gold edging. Hell yeah. That's good. Totally get it. That happens to us whenever we get alone time. Pumped to see you do Donkey Kong. You never got a chance to enjoy this, girl? Listen. This is one of my all-time games, Donkey Kong Country. One of my favorites ever made. I've played through this game more than most of the games in my collection. I don't need to be here with Funky. I'm yapping too much. I need to go here. Listen, I don't know that we talked much about it, to be fair. So don't feel bad if you didn't know that. Okay, let's back this up. We may have, but if we ever did, it was probably like once in passing, you know? You feel bad anyway? All right, fine, feel bad. I don't know how to get these letters without dying. Love those guides? Dude, me too. I love a good hardcover guide. It's one of my favorite things in the world. I have so many of them. I think I already told y'all this, but like this whole top shelf here. Sorry, this isn't a top shelf. This whole middle shelf is basically all hardcover game guides. And then the right side is my D&D books. Except for a Halo encyclopedia and a TMNT encyclopedia. I'm a big old nerd, dudes. All right, I want to figure out. Did I yap for too long? No, okay, good. We're still good. I got it. I want to figure out how to get this K. Remember when we tried to play D&D with newborns? I do remember that. And I also regret not being able to do it well. I want to play D&D so bad still to this day. One day when there's not so many responsibilities, you know? One day when there's more time. Time enough to spend, you know, 8 hours a week pretending to be somebody else, you know? One of these days. Especially now with the digital tools that we got, Maybe we'll be able to do one. Can you do... Oh, you can. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. I can do this. There we go. I got it. I got it. Okay. The good news is, DK's right here, waiting on me. I want to play so bad too. We talk about it all the time, but honestly, you killed it for like the one time we got a good game in. Oh, thank you very much. I still have no idea what I'm doing as a DM. Hadn't a clue. I do feel like maybe I'd be a little better at it now though than I was. Cause let me tell you something. Streaming gets you to learn how to yap. You get pretty good at the old yapping pretty quickly. So I would hope that would translate into some type of, okay, love that, some type of improv skill for the old dungeon mastering. You would hope anyway. Or maybe it's like every other thing and I learn absolutely nothing and just continue to be mediocre. Jack of all trades, master of none. You know what I mean? Jacks are cool though. Fun game. And also there you can get one in a box and there's tacos. So, you know, Jacks are cool. 2025. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Okay, okay. All right, we rewind. No problem. One more time. No, we got it. We got it. It's good. Okay, there we go. Fail, what's up? Good evening. How are you? I see there's other chats I missed too. Just give me a second. I'll catch up once I get to this exit. Bonk, bonk. I hope I got all the letters. I don't remember if I did or not. No, DK64. Love some DK64. There's a randomizer for that too. Intend to give the game a replay with it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I just don't own it. I don't own DK64. And unfortunately, Nintendo has decided to kneecap us and not give us all of our Donkey Kongs on NSO. We're hopeful though. We were talking about this earlier. Hopefully with Banana Hammock coming out on Thursday, they'll be like, hey, let's capitalize on some of this DK love and see if we can put some more stuff out on NSO and get some more subscribers. You know what I mean? That's the hope. How are you tonight, Fail? Criminal not to have, and Diddy Kong Racing. Yes, exactly right. Diddy Kong Racing is one of the best kart racers ever made. Hands down. So good. The overworld, being able to drive around in the overworld. Diddy Kong Racing walked so Mario Kart World can run. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. Me helping you rap by writing novels in your chat. You're honestly doing a fabulous job. Thank you, Lauren. You deserve a raise. Yeah, I don't know that they'll... Okay, well... You should go back. I don't know that they'll put Diddy Kong Racing on NSO. They should. I don't know that they will. I do think there's a chance for DK64, though. It would be stupid for them not to, if I'm being honest. But then again, it's weird that they haven't already. Because all of the DKC games have been on NSO now for... I think years, right? Pretty well years. So it's not like they have a rights issue, I don't think, unless it's something specific with the 64 time frame where they didn't have rights to those games. Maybe the deal they made was just for the SNES era. That's the word I was looking for. Give me that. Thank you. Yeah, they got F-Zero ready in Mario Kart World. Kirby Air Riders is coming. Oh, Kirby Air Riders. Dude. I'm so hyped for Kirby Air Riders. And here's why. Kirby Air Riders itself, not a super like, not an amazing. No, that's not right, because that game is amazing. Not one of the games in the pantheon of like best games ever made, right? Like that's not the thing. They're not remaking it like they remade Mario RPG, or you know what I mean, some of these like cult classics that were like so good and people just didn't get a chance to play. It's not just because of that, right? Or that's not why I'm so excited for it. I'm excited for it because it's such a random title for them to come back out with, so you know the reason it's that game is because Sakurai wanted to make it. You know what I mean? And so if he's hype on making it, he got to pick the game he wanted to make, and that's what they're coming out with, it's gonna bang. So I'm so stoked for that. Diddy Kong Racing was brought to DS back in the day. I do remember that. Forgot about that. They removed rare characters and added in Dixie and Tiny Kong as racers. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, a remaster of that would be perfect. Perfectly fine. I wonder if maybe they giving him Kirby so they can force it back into Smash. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. There's no doubt that is the ultimate goal. But yeah, I wonder if, you know what, you bring up a good point, Fail. I wonder if, because they did that remake of Diddy Kong Racing, if that's the one that they want to put back out. But they haven't yet, obviously, because they don't have a DS, a way to emulate DS. Well, I mean, they have a way to, but like, they haven't put that out. I would love to see what they do, or how they would do a second screen, though. Like, how sick would it be if you could play all eras of Nintendo games on one singular first-party console? You know? That would be like the ultimate dope shit. Imagine like having your Switch and being able to play through every single Pokemon game ever made, not counting the remakes, right? The original titles on one handheld? Brother, that's what Euphoria looks like, okay? That was the Dreamboat of Wii U? Yeah. Yeah, I knew about the hacking. Like I want to get another Wii U, because that's the one that I want to get into hacking with. Hacking consoles. All right, well, you don't have to play the death noise. I'm not dead. That feels presumptuous. Specifically because of the dual screens. Like, it would be perfect for playing DS games and such. But I wonder how you would do it on the Switch. Is it? Certainly, they're not gonna like cast the second screen to the TV, right? That doesn't feel like a very Nintendo thing to do. I think what they would do is sell an accessory, like a second screen that attaches via the USB port on top of the Switch 2. That's my guess. I think you would be able to shuck a second screen on top of your console, and it might even have a hinge. And that's how you could play those games. Now, the question becomes, how do you do that on TV? And oh, here we go. That track again. There's just a few of us listening to this earlier. I'm glad you guys are here for this one. Well, I'm gonna turn this up. I know most of you know it. Some of you know it. I'm turning this all the way up. If it's too loud, let me know. But you gotta have this in your ears. Mentioned in another stream, I wonder if Wind Waker HD simply never came to the Switch because it had Miiverse functionality. Maybe. You write and doodle and leave messages in bottles. Oh, that's so cute, dude. Amazing. Ooh, this track. Is this where the secret is? No. Okay. Oh, right. Rewind pauses the music. Sorry. Bummer. My bad, everybody. Didn't mean to kill the vibe. There's a secret around here somewhere. Where is it? Bummer. All right, well, I tried to get through at least one stanza of the track without blowing it, but that didn't work out. These games are tough. I tried my hand at DK Country Returns on 3DS and threw in the towel a while back. Yeah, for sure. That game is a little bit rough and tumbly. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not nearly as bad as like old games, you know? But pretty rough. Tropical Freeze, I think, was harder though. I enjoyed Tropical Freeze more, and not because it was harder. I usually don't like a hard game. I like an easy baby game. I like for my games to be gentle on me, you know? I'm sensitive. I'm just a sensitive boy with sensitive fingers. Okay. And even more sensitive feelings. Excuse me. Oh. Hadn't gotten around to Tropical Freeze. You're still sealed? Yeah, listen, I've got plenty of games like that. I was telling Chad earlier, like the backlog is so real. It's not just the Steam summer sale that gets me. It's just a Nintendo game exists. Going in the backlog. Oh, okay. Okay, rude, honestly. Let's do a reverse. Ooh. All right. That was just bad timing. There we go. Did he? Come with me if you want to live. Or if you want to get eaten by a shark, that's also a reason to come with me. All right, here's the end. I fully don't know where the K is. Like, I haven't even come close to seeing a K. Okay, all right. Dude, the clams are menaces. True hooligans. Okay. All right, we're just going with Ong. It's fine. Killer games I just enjoy playing because of their expedient replayable design. Yes. Roguelike types, things. Yeah, exactly. Yup. I'm the exact same way. Like a Balatro, right, is incredible, especially for my like the point that I'm at in hold on, I just realized my camera angle was off. The point that I'm at in my gaming life, you know, where you only get so much time to play, stuff like that, where you get like an instant replay and the loop is easy to get through and satisfying, is exactly what I'm looking for most of the time. Like when Shovel Knight came out, Shovel Knight was a perfect game for me today. I didn't have a kid at the time, but that game would be a perfect option for a platformer in the busy adult life. Celeste too. Celeste is another good one because you can spend a lot of time in it, but you're not getting a lot of wasted time by going back to the overworld or having to go back and get more lives and, you know, all this kind of stuff. You don't have to do all the tedious things that like games like to want you to do. You just get to platform, and that's that shit I do like. Let's go, deadbeat, eat ass. You held your breath that whole time. Was that during the water level? Yeah. This is the thing about Donkey Kong Country games, especially the older ones. They are stressful. You're about to see, I'm pretty sure we're going to see a minecart level here pretty soon. I think there was more than one in the first country. And those are stressful. Oh my God, slidey. Stressed with relaxing music. Yeah, they wanted you to not know how to feel, you know? They wanted you to be confused. Yet another cruel joke by Super Nintendo developers. Nope. Okay. Let's go here. Dude. This rewind feature is maybe the best thing I've ever been told about. Especially for little stuff like this. Okay. And listen, here's the other thing that makes this so good. So what I was just talking about with like Celeste and Shovel Knight and these platformers where it's like quick for you to get back into the game, these suspend point like rewind features on emulators and Switch 2 is everything for people with a schedule. Because like I don't have to restart the level here. I can just keep going. Back up just a little bit and keep ripping. Because like I don't know if you guys are like this or not, but for me the experience is not can I do it in the amount of lives that I've been given. The experience is just doing the platforming. You know? That's part of the reason I like stuff like Celeste so much, because like I don't care about how many lives it's going to take me. I just want to see if I can get through the level. Can I do the platforming? We don't need the added stress. Okay. Come here. I missed you. Are you okay? Whoops. That's a hole I don't need to fall into. Oh, this one's getting brutal. I can't see. The snow is so in the way. Whoops. Okay. We're fine. We're good. Also, playing this game. Whoops. Playing this game, I'm realizing just how much I like the Switch 2 Pro controller. I've got the Switch 1 Pro controller, obviously. Nope. I'm gonna try this. And I thought that the Switch 2 Pro controller was a little mushier than the first one. I kind of think I'd take that back. Oh, it's fine. Whatever. I'll take the hit. I don't think it's going to wind up counting anyway, because it sends me into a minigame. Let's find out together, shall we? How cute is this little rhino boy? I also love, like I was saying earlier, I love that they all have their own names. I wish I knew what they were. Let's look them up when we're done with this. How about that? We'll look up the animal names for Donkey Kong Country Super Nintendo. I'm saying it out loud like it's gonna, like I'm gonna be able to Google it via mouth. All right, here we go. Rambi the Rhino. Okay, so there's one. Amazing. Rambi's such a great name. Donkey Kong Country animal names. Animal buddies from the Donkey Kong. This is the Donkey Kong wiki. We have, okay, I'm having to scroll too much. Here we go. Rambi the Rhino. On Guard the Swordfish. What a great name. Winky the Frog. Espresso the Ostrich. And it is spelled espresso, not espresso. And then Squawks the Parrot. Let me see if I can put this in chat so it's on screen without it. Okay, well, it looks like ass. Hold on. I'm going to put a little guy in between each one of these. Let's try that. Break that up a little bit. Nope, it's not going to let me do that either. That's fine. It's on screen anyway. How cute are those names? I just love them. Favorite name? I'm going to go... I mean, Rambi's really good. But I think I'm going to go Espresso. On Guard is also really strong. But I think I'm going to go Espresso because it's very purposefully spelled like how people say espresso wrong. But, you know, it's a play on Express because she's so fast. I love it. I think that might be my favorite one. Favorite to play? Rambi, for sure. It's Rambi, absolutely no doubt. Him bonking fools with his little horn. So good. F. Try that again. Here we go. I'm gonna nail it this time. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Oh, I don't need to do this anymore, do I? No. Oh, wait. Hold on. We're fine, actually? Hell yeah. We're on the espresso train out of here. I missed the K again. That's fine. What I'm noticing, the deeper I get into this game, the less letters I care about getting. I think it's just because the platforming is getting a little bit harder, and also like trying to find the letters is getting a little more difficult. And I'm just enjoying getting through the level, if I'm being honest. You know? This leaves me a little something to do later. Okay, when does K show up? It's after banana. There we go. When does O show up? It's after K. Oops. There we go. N is after O. And then G is after N. Okay, so they just go in order. Got it. I was making that too complicated. N. N. G. Hooray! Balloon Boys. Let's go. Of course, now with the rewind feature, balloons are a bit obsolete. But it's still satisfying to get, okay? Just because we don't use them doesn't mean we don't get them. Hello, we were just talking about our backlogs. We know exactly that feeling. All right, we gotta jump a little sooner than that. Like that. There we go. All right, so these ones, you can't really control yourself. I mean, you can slow your descent, or I assume slow your ascent also. on the blue ropes? Let's find out. Yes. Okay. Oh, you can go down. It's just really, really slow. Gotta go Ramby. He rams. Yeah, exactly. Ramby is the goat, or I guess in this instance, the rhino, which is a very different acronym for a totally different community. But, you know. Can I make this jump? Yes, okay. Am I getting lost? Also, probably yes. Can I tell you guys something? I don't know if I've ever played this level before. Yes, I have. I just don't usually play to the end of the game anymore. That's right. That's what's happening. Okay, Twitch. In 45 seconds, we have our top of the hour ad break. 3-minute ad break. We run one every hour so we don't have to deal with pre-rolls here on the channel. Because ad pre-rolls are disgusting. They're gross. If you don't want to see ads anymore and you enjoy what I do here, consider subscribing via your Amazon Prime account. You can connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and subscribe totally for free. Don't give me your money, give me Daddy Bezos's money and stick it to the bald man. If not, that's totally fine too. I just appreciate you being here and watching and hanging out. I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything. I'll see you in 3 minutes. I love you. Oh, we're gonna pause the game. That's the other thing. I knew I was gonna miss it. I knew I was gonna forget something. We're gonna pause. We're not gonna play anymore until the ads are done. Is pre-roll where it shrinks your video and puts it right next to the ad side by side? No, that is what is that called? In display ads, I think. Hold on, let me go look at my dashboard and see. I'm gonna pull this up over here in a different thing. They're called stream display ads. Yeah, the ones that show up like next to the video, I think over on that side. Those are in display ads, or like banner ads is kind of my shorthand for it. Pre-rolls are, so on Twitch, when you open, like if you came to my channel and opened the video, opened the stream, then it would send you straight into 3 minutes of ads, which sucks, especially as a small streamer, because people like, you gotta already be, sorry, what am I trying to say? You're gonna have wanted to seen the person before to know if you like what they're doing, to wait around for 3 minutes to see if you like what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a big streamer, like if you're going to Hassan's stream or you're going to see Ludwig or, you know, Small Ant or whatever, then it's like, you know what you're getting there. You'll wait for the pre-rolls, you'll turn it on and bounce out of here. But most of the time when people are looking around at small streamers, it's like, you know, you're clicking around just seeing what people are up to, or you're gonna vibe with somebody. If those ads are the first thing that you see and you gotta wait 3 minutes just to see if it's even worth it, it don't happen. So it's just a bad experience for people, especially folks that are nice enough to take time out of their scrolling period and check out folks who are just starting, you know, or have smaller viewerships. So we want it to be welcoming for folks instead of berating people with ads. This is why I increased my starting screen time from 2 minutes to 6 minutes, so that I can run that first 3 minute ad break before the stream even starts, and then we get a whole hour ad free. We game the system. I don't know if I have the in-display ad. It says they're turned on, but I don't know if they happen or not. I don't know if people hate those. I haven't heard any like bad talk about the in-display ads. I don't mind them when they're on somebody's stream. If they pop up on the side and stuff, it doesn't super bother me. As long as it doesn't like cut out the audio of the stream. If it did that, I'd turn that shit off in a heartbeat. Anything that's like super disruptive is very annoying to me. To include the 3-minute top of the hour ad break. But I can't help that one, unfortunately. Once you get to that, they shrink you down and mute you? That's disgusting. That's so gross. Does that happen on my channel? Does that happen on YouTube for you? For me? Because I don't have any control over that. And that's very annoying. That is something I do not like at all. Twitch, welcome back. Thank you for sticking around through the top of the hour 3-minute ad break. We were just talking about how annoying it is when ads interrupt the experience, specifically with like in-display ads that pop up on the side and then it mutes the stream. That's super annoying. We really hate those. No, it happened on 2 new streamers I checked out, and among other things, I bounced out. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I do the 3-minute ad break once an hour so that we don't have pre-rolls, because pre-rolls are so gross. I'm picking it's like I'm picking the lesser of 2 evils. Just go at it like that. DK, my boy. I want to switch back to you. Okay, well, that's one way to do it. It's not the way I wanted to do it. Can you die, please? I was not talking to you, did he? I was talking to the armadillo. Thank you. How do I switch? There we go. What was I saying before ads happened? Oh, yes. This level I'm not terribly familiar with because I don't usually play this far into the game. At least in my last few playthroughs. And those have been, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago at this point. I'm very happy to be playing through this again. I love this game. And it holds up just like I remember it holding up. Same stress, same music, everything is the same. Okay. Do y'all know if DKC 2 and 3 are on NSO? I think 3 is, right? But I don't think 2 is. I could be terribly wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure there's like a weird thing where only 2 of them are on there. And if it's all 3, good job, Nintendo. We did it. Give me DK64 or else. Oh, sketchy. Okay. God, the rewind feature's so good. Okay. So I think the thing that I'm learning is I can't jump while holding up. Maybe that's wrong. Let me try. Let's start on a platform here. Okay. Do I have to hold a direction to jump? That's a good, yes. Okay, got it. So that's what's happening. I gotta hold left or right to jump. So we go up like this, and then I go left and jump. Okay, but then we gotta hold down. Okay, excuse you. Oh. Down, here we go. How far down can I go? Okay, no secrets. Whoa. Oh, my little butt. Oh, no. Okay, well, you know. All right, Good enough. On July 4th, I watched someone stream a 101 single stream. Wow. I know for a fact that was impressive. Amazing. Thought it kind of checked out when they switched games in the middle of it for a while, since it was a 24-hour stream. Ah, yeah. It's only like 18 hours? That's insane. For DK64? Oh my God. One of the biggest games ever made. That's an exaggeration, but still. That's crazy. That's wild. What's the movement tech for DK64 like? Is it super impressive? Like a Super Mario 64 or a Wind Waker, stuff like that? Or is it, I mean, it must be a lot of fun to be able to hit it in 18 hours. Or is it like a lot of, is there just a lot of glitching that they can do to get that time? Movement tech is one of my favorite things about speedruns. Seeing that technical skill with movement, knowing where you're gonna be when you press an input on a controller is, oh my God, it's so impressive. Absolutely love that shit. SGDQ is going on soon, right? Or now? Something like that. Matter of fact, let me look that up. I need to know if I got speedruns to watch later. It already happened. Okay, it was last week. Well, I missed it. But the good news is, now I got VODs to go watch. Yes, sir. Movement tech in DK64 is basically all the walls in the game are suggestive. Yeah, merely options for the player, right? You can attack or swim into them and bypass like every wall in the game. That's crazy. And a moon jump? Okay, got it. Okay. That kind of stuff is still fun, but I prefer something with like crazy movement in it. Come over here. Yeah, there we go. There's the O. Well, I've been in this level for a minute, huh? Ice level hard. I don't remember the ice level being this hard. Okay. I'm starting to remember how to do it, though. So this is good news. This is helpful. Knowing what you're doing, fun fact, helpful for doing stuff that you want to do. Crazy, I know. Yeah. Old Espresso. What a name. Espresso. All right. Where the hell am I trying to go? Hello? Anybody got a map? Would be very useful. Am I going the wrong way? Probably. Commit. Oh, no, I'm not going the wrong way. I almost went backwards. Because I thought I was going to the beginning. This is actually the exit. Let's go. We just have to get there. Which is a tall order. Did I get the inn? I don't remember if I got the inn. I'm going to try to get this G anyway, though. No, I did not get the inn. That's fine. Excuse you? Rude. DK64 is like 5 Banjo-Kazooie games wrapped around the character swap barrel. Like, that's a really good way to put it, with Mario Party minigames everywhere. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Would have loved a remake or a sequel that had a Mario Party like multiplayer mode where you could compete against other players in all those minigames. That is a great idea. Fail. That is a good ass idea. Maybe Nintendo's watching. Maybe you get a royalty check in the mail. Maybe you get a producer credit. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's pretty good. Maybe they do a remake of it after Bonanza sells like hotcakes. That'd be very cool. I'd buy it, obviously. Is there a Nintendo game that I wouldn't buy? Yes. Are there a lot of them? Absolutely not. Like Fire Emblem, for instance. Not a big Fire Emblem dude. I enjoyed, what was the mobile game that they came out with? I forget it, but that was kind of my first introduction to it. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. That was my first time really trying a Fire Emblem, and I know for sure that, like, you know, that's probably not the best way to start, but it was the easiest one for me to try and get into. I enjoyed it. I'm just not big on like strategy RPG type stuff, you know? It's not my preferred genre. So that's one of the franchises that I usually skip out on. Whoops, you got to do the roll to be a tactical RPG. That's what it's called. Yeah. Yeah, me either. Here we go. We got it. We can do it. There it is. Well, I don't have the K anyway, so who cares? Great. Like, I would love to try Advanced Wars, because people talk about it all the time as it's like one of the best tactical RPGs ever made. Like, you hear about that one in classics conversations a lot, you know? But I only want to try it just to see what people are talking about. Like, I don't care about the tactical RPG of it. You know? It's not what speaks to me. I'm very much a platformer puzzle dude. Platforming, puzzling, adventure, all that kind of stuff is where Jangle is at. Okay, there we go. I was so stressed out. I could not see what was coming up. Holy. Things are getting hairy, boys and girls and NBs. All right, we're gonna take the damage boost for that. Nope, but not for that one. I'm trying to roll through this tiny croc, and I don't even know that it's possible. I don't think it's possible. Don't worry, we'll just jump. But that's what we were trying to do. Have an itch for Disgaea sometimes. Yeah. I think I have 5. The one that came out, it was a launch title for the original Switch. I wound up buying that because, you know, when the first Switch came out, it was like new and exciting, and I was like, give me fucking everything. I even got I forget the name of it, but Snake Pass, maybe? There was that like Snake 3D platformer game that came out. I think it was digital only. I bought that. That was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed that game quite a bit. Sorry, I basically interrupted your chat. Have an itch for Disguise sometimes, though, because they design it in a way where power leveling your newly made character is part of the main loop. Ooh, see, I do love a power level, though. I'm a big fan of getting way stronger than you should be. Was Snake Pass it? Is that right? Did I nail it? That game was fun. I liked that a lot, actually. And then there was also what was the name of it? All right, rude. How dare you? Oh, gotta go back a little bit further. Hold on. Bear with me. It was, you played with a bunch of little green goobers. And I feel like they were in an office space or something. Is that right? Hold on, that's gonna bother me. Let's go look. Let's go look at... It's not virtual game cards. Where is... Oh yeah, over here. What is the name of that game? I sure wish it would show me everything that I own. In Disgaea, you can pick up enemies, throw them into other enemies, and it merges them into a more powerful enemy. It's a risk reward. The goal is to weaken it with your strong guys and allow your character to finish it off. That's such a cool idea. That's so sick. Human Resource Machine. That's the name of it. That's what I was trying to remember. I am Setsuna, Snake Pass, Human Resource Machine, Fast RMX, all that stuff from the original release. Too many times I made a guy too powerful and they proceed to wipe me out, or the new guy is too weak to even damage it. I can imagine. I can imagine that's exactly what would wind up happening to me if and when I ever wind up actually putting that game into my console. No, leave me alone. Keep your weird, freaky arms away from me, please. I don't want none of that. No, okay. You have weird, freaky arms too. Excuse me. How dare you? Super rude. No. Okay. Okay. Do these take me somewhere else? No. Okay. Worth the ask. You don't know if you don't ask. You know what I mean? You may get surprised by the answer. Thank you for not following me. Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do that? They love in this game to drop an enemy on you on the way out. They love it. I think it's their favorite thing to do. Like, just when you... Okay. Just when you feel like you made it. Nuh-uh, nerd. Lamau, try again. There we go. Little DK action. Okay, so we saw the exit sign, right? Am I gaslighting myself into thinking that we were close? Did I take a wrong turn at Albuquerque? Is that what happened? Little wrong turn at Aquarium. Oh, I should have took a left. I guess now's our chance. Let's go this way. Yeah, a little balloon. How many balloons do we think we can get before the night's over? We're at 30 already. Using the rewind feature? Maybe 1,000? Easy. No problem. All right, I am gonna back up and get on guard back. Because him being able to do that little zoomy animation is huge. Especially to get away from these boys. Oh, in here. Here we go. Here we go. That's fine. It's fine. He did his job. He did his part. On guard. I'll miss you. I love you. Never change. Another neat thing in Disgaea, which is super weird, is you can go inside your items, equipment, weapons, and there's an endless assortment of levels to play through inside to upgrade your stuff. Wow. So like there's like you play a game to upgrade your stuff in that game? If that's what you're saying, that's a really cool idea. You say you bought it and never played it? Yeah. Yeah, the backlog here is intense. It is quite literally the main reason I decided to start streaming. The backlog got too hot. And I was like, you know what? I need to make myself play through these games that I keep buying. And so, you know, I'm like, hey, why don't I stream it? Why don't I do a schedule? And then I have to make myself do it. Especially if there's people that come through. Like y'all. So y'all are making me play through my backlog. And can I tell you something? It's one of the sweetest things anybody's ever done for me. It's half a joke. It's also like mostly true. Yeah, the backlog is insane. Like I'm looking back at my Switch shelf right now, trying to see what else that I haven't told you guys about already. Oh, Mario plus Rabbids. I played the first one to completion. I have the second one, have not turned it on. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, but that one just came out, so I'm not like super behind on that. Oh, Warrior? Jesus, WarioWare? That's the one. That's what it's called. Hold on. Sorry, you ever have to like stop talking for a second because you've been talking too much, yapping too much, and you don't breathe, and then you wind up getting the hiccups because you haven't breathed, and so you gotta stop and breathe? What I just went through. All right, one more level and then we can save again. Ooh, spooky. Hey, now we get our boy. Love this guy. Yeah, the hiccups. Do you not get the hiccups? Are you too grown for the hiccups? Let me tell you something. I still get them. Especially if I don't breathe enough. Which seems weird. It feels like if you breathe too much is when you would start hiccuping. Not your old pal Jangle. His body works in mysterious ways. It's kind of like God in that way, you know? Am I saying that I am a god? No. Am I saying my body is a god? Nailed it. That's right, I outgrew hiccups. Those are for kids. Well, you know. They say to nurture the child inside of you. I do that through not breathing properly and getting the hiccups regularly. Some do it with affirmations. I do it with bodily harm. I can get this in. Don't worry. Whoops. Whoops. That is a bad place to load. Never thought about where they come from. Yeah. I couldn't tell you where they come from. I don't know the actual science behind it. But that's what I connect it to. So, and yes, they are terribly annoying. Yeah, roll off a pit and jump while in midair. Yeah, I had forgotten that mechanic until like the second world or something like that. But I remembered. We 38% of the way through already. That's not bad. We're not doing bad. 2.5 hours in. We might actually get somewhere. I don't know that we'll get to the end game, but I mean, hey, who knows? Crazier things have happened. Especially with rewind feature. That's gonna make it go a lot quicker. Okay. Oh, I forgot that you could kill the hornets with the frog. Oh, this is a game changer. Let's go. Get fucking railed, hornets. Oh, these are the worst. And it's not because they're like annoying or bad, like a Keese, but because they're so scary. So if I can murder a murder hornet, get out of here, dude. Things are different for me now. I'm a different person. I don't even think you could talk to me right now. I'm so hyped up. Now here's a question. Can I do the mid-air jump on the frog? Nope. Can I get off the frog? Yes. Okay. Oops. Did that order of operations poorly. Luckily, we got saved by the rewind. Excuse me, I want to be up there, please. Oh. Oh. Rude. How dare you take my frog from me? It's my only protection against the scariest enemy in all of gaming history. The spiky hornet. You ever play Super Metroid? I have played Super Metroid. I'm a big fan of the Metroid series. But I didn't start playing Metroid until Samus Returns. That was my first entry into the Metroid world, and boy howdy is that game good. I was a big 3DS dude. So I was kind of just playing everything that came out for the 3DS. Everything that I had even like a passing interest in, maybe is the better way to say it. And Samus Returns comes out and gives you that like counter move. Bruh, I played through that game like to completion in almost a single sitting. And yes, that was over like 2 days. It was like I took a nap, essentially, woke up, kept playing. The game is so good. So from there, I went back and played Super Metroid. I played some of Metroid Fusion. Is that it? The Game Boy Advanced one that's like a Super Metroid sequel. And then I played the original Metroid. Excuse me. And then when Metroid Prime Remastered came out, I picked that up and played that as well. So good. Absolutely so good. I haven't played Prime 2 or 3, but again, one of those that's on the list. Return to Samus was one of the only Game Boy games I owned. Oh, I haven't played that one. I played through the fan-made AM2 art, yeah, and enjoyed it. Got Samus Returns on release day, but never beat it. Oh, dude. Samus Returns is so good. Yeah, Fusion's awesome. Fusion and Samus Returns are my two favorite. And it just depends on what day it is. Of the 2D ones, you know, I try not to compare 3D versus 2D. Same with like Mario games. I feel like they're two totally different types of like styles of game. I would say, you know, maybe that's not totally true. I gotta think about that for a second. Because the Zelda series, while 2D and 3D are different, they play so similarly that I feel like they just are the same type of game. It's just two different art styles. And I wonder if that's because they don't really do platforming. So like the movement options are very similar, whether it's 2 or 3D. You just get an extra axis. Yeah, maybe that's true. So let's redo that statement. So 2D and 3D, whoops. 2D and 3D are two different versions of games for platformers. For adventure games, they're pretty similar. Not identical, obviously, but you get the same kind of vibes out of them, you know? They're generally pretty similar experience. So yeah, Fusion and Samus Returns are my favorite Metroid 2D games. And I've only played the one with Prime Remastered. So I couldn't tell you a favorite of those. I mean, it obviously is that one. It's the only one I've played. Let me off? You jerk? Excuse me? Let's try that again. What am I trying to do here? Am I so stupid? Maybe. Oh, there it went. So what does that do? Hold on. Messed it up. Amazing. Okay, one more time. Ah, little TNT boy. Now, where does this want to go? Right here, maybe? Yes, but I just need to be backed up a little bit. Maybe from here? Nope, not quite. Little bit closer. No, that's not right. Okay, interesting. All right, well, let's don't worry about it for now. Ooh, you know what it might be? It might be blowing up this oil barrel. Hold on, let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Secrets, babies. Oh, butts. I mean, it's not like we need them, but, you know, you still want to get them. The balloons. No. Good job so far. Good job, fingers. Good job, brain, for remembering. Excuse me. Oh yeah, dudes. There we go. That little section's fun because it's like, it's not that hard, but it is very satisfying to get that tire through all those enemies to get the O. Love it. Nope. It's a nice little break from all of the chaos that you're having to go through. No. Not allowed. Still not allowed. There we go. We just wait. You just wait a second. The impatience for me is my biggest issue with platformers, but, you know, we get to remedy that instead of self-reflecting. We get to just use the rewind feature and pretend that it's not an issue. Whoops. There we go. Good timing. You know what else I'm noticing that I'd never really thought about before? A lot of this stuff is only stuff that I think about because I'm trying to think of something to talk about. Something else I'm noticing about this game that I'd never really noticed before, whoops, is that the levels later in the game seem to be longer. Am I crazy? Is that just me? It feels like It feels like they last longer the deeper you get into the game. Okay, so that was it. 2, 3, and it stays up, and then it goes down. Okay. Excuse me. And then it goes down. 2, and then it goes down. Okay, I missed that opportunity. There we go. Whoops. I mean, you're slowing down to push tires and stuff. I imagine it gets to being longer. Yeah, that's fair. It could just be that there's more stuff to do. That's a very fair point. Because early they're introducing just jumping, basically, right? Here's how you platform in this platformer. That is a fabulous point. The deeper you go, the more stuff there is to do. Therefore, the longer it's going to take. Yeah, this tracks. You know what? That's a good brain you got. That's a good thinking brain. I've always thought that it was very funny, too, how they didn't worry about trying to keep the second character on the platform. You just like let him slide out of it. It's fine. You know, they're not gonna care. Is it? Excuse me. Just that little bit of polish. Nah, it's fine. We don't need it. All right, it was worth a shot. There we go. Whoops. Trying to read chat. Those obstacles where you're waiting on hazards probably get even longer. Yeah, for sure. Like that one for specifically with the oil barrels, like you said, you're sitting there like waiting for it to roll over and be the right pattern. So yeah, you don't get to just like spam your way through it like you do in earlier levels. A lot is wrong to say. It's not a lot, but there is more waiting. Nope. I'm trying to do the roll off like that. Yeah, there we go. Polished it up pretty good in the new one, I think. Diddy and Dixie's DK shoulders providing a new jump. Yeah, totally. That's part of the reason why I think 3 is probably my favorite out of the country series. Like 2 is really good, but 3 is the best, I think. And it might just be because to me it's the most like interesting, the most fun. And when I say fun, I don't mean like gameplay. I mean like in the like we're having fun kind of vibe. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like it's not the most fun to play, it's the most fun world. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. No. Like I think my favorite part of 3 is just the fact that for you to get around the world, you're riding around in a hoverboat with a giant baby gorilla. You know? Like the series is already pretty silly, and they just decide to like ramp it up a little bit for that, and I can appreciate that. Come on, dude. How do I get that? Maybe I don't know. I won't worry about it. I'll tell you that much for free. You can have that one free of charge. Oh, he's gonna jump on my head. He did it? Why didn't he come down? Very strange. But you know what? I'll take it. If you don't want to bother me, I don't want to be bothered, you know? Oh, let's go. We got all the letters for the first time in like 16 levels. Yeah, you can roam around. It's almost like free roam on that world map. And it's fun to see where they put little secrets and stuff on that overworld map. I love a good overworld. Absolutely love it. That's why I fell in love with Mario Wonder so hard, because the overworld is so fun. And there's little secrets on that one too. Like just running around and like finding a coin here and there is fun enough for me to like be super into it. Let me tell you something. It doesn't take a lot to please me, okay? I'm a simple man. A simple man with simple pleasures. You give me a good overworld, you give me good secrets, you give me some fun character design, you make the platforming decent, I'm good. You ever play Mario 3D World? Brother, I've played and 100%ed every Mario in existence. Yes. I love 3D World. One of my favorites, actually. Oh, bear with me. Okay. What about you? You've played through it, I imagine, since you're asking? Yeah, I love that game. Yeah, it does feel like 2D mixed up with 3D. That's part of what I loved so much about it. Like, and even like 3D Land for 3DS was a lot of fun too, for that same kind of reason, that 2.5D situation. It wasn't, I mean, I guess it wasn't nearly as fleshed out like it was for 3D World, but same kind of thing, right? Stopped at the extra star road. Dude, I don't blame you. That part was so hard. It took me so, I guarantee you I played the Star World for as long as I played the rest of the game. I guarantee it. Because the other thing that I did with 3D World is I refused to use the like invincibility leaf, you know? And I know that like they didn't care if you used it or not. It still counted for you to get your stars and stuff. It mattered to me. I refused to use that. It was like, you know, there's another, which Mario is it? It's I think it's Deluxe, Mario Brothers Wii U Deluxe, where you can have Luigi play through the level for you, but it doesn't count as a clear, right? Mario 3D World didn't have that. They were like, here's this invincibility leaf because you're obviously bad at this game, and we'll let you keep everything that you get from it. I was like, you can have that. I'm not bad at this game. Your game is designed poorly. You know, I was fully fighting the game. But yeah, I guarantee you it took me just as long to play through that Star World as it did the entire rest of the game. Very hard, but very satisfying once I got there. Whoops. Let's try that again. Still whoops. There we go. Okay, okay. Get out of here, please. Ow. That's fine. We'll take it. We'll take the L. Oh. All right, so how does that work? You just gotta wait for it. Use that leaf a few times in 3D Land. I remember, didn't realize. Hold on. I'm trying to do too much. There we go. There we go. Didn't realize it didn't award full completion if you touch it. Yeah, I just assumed. But luckily in 3D World, they don't care. I say luckily because now that my kid is interested in Mario, like we've played almost all of them, but you know, he's still young enough where he's learning how to play games. He's still getting his like fine motor skills basically. But we've played through to completion 3D World and Mario Wonder now. 3 or 4 times each. And when I'm playing with him, because I already put myself through that gauntlet, sometimes now I'll just throw myself off the edge 5 times in a row so that I can get the leaf. I just give me the leaf. I just want to rip through this thing and let him hit the top of the flagpole because that's his favorite thing to do. Game on 3DS was mind-blowing. When I thought I had beaten it, I had unlocked another half of the game. You play Luigi. Yep. Exactly. And that one, you know what? I feel like that one not talked about enough also. Mario 3D Land. I feel like that one like kind of floated under the radar for a lot of people. Or at least it has stayed under the radar. Maybe that's right. Because at the time people were talking about it, obviously. But it doesn't come up in conversation a lot nowadays. That's a really good one. If you haven't played, for everybody watching, if you haven't played Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS, try it out. It's very good. It's very fun. What's our favorite Mario game though? Let's go. Favorite 3D Mario, favorite 2D Mario. I think people view it as a slimmed down 3D world. Yeah, I think that's, and you know what? Honestly, for Nintendo, that's on brand for that era. It's the same problem they had with the Wii U because it was bad branding, right? Incredible console, nobody knew it was a new console. And it fully Nintendo's fault. Okay, favorite Mario in the 2D and 3D categories. For me, Mario Odyssey, first of all, best Mario game ever made. So that is not only my favorite 3D Mario, but my favorite Mario, period. And then for 2D Marios, it's probably gonna be... It's gonna be hard for me to choose between Super Mario World and, controversial take, Super Mario 3D World. Now, I know what you're saying. It's got 3D in the name. But this is what we were just talking about. Super Mario 3D World feels like a 2D platformer in 3D space. It doesn't feel like a 3D platformer to me. It plays more like a 2D Mario game. So that's my hot take, is that Mario 3D World is one of the best 2D Mario games ever made. You haven't got to play Odyssey yet? Please do. Do yourself a favor, especially if Mario 64 is your favorite of the 3Ds. Mario Odyssey takes it up a whole, like, 18 levels, man. Odyssey is an unparalleled Mario experience, in my opinion. If 3D World counts for one, then sure, I don't really care for the 2D ones that much. That is a hot take. I mean, I'm not mad at you for it. You know, people have their... That'd be like people being mad at us for not caring about tactical RPGs, right? Like, I ain't mad at it, but that is, in fact, a spicer. That one has some heat on it. But I mean, I think that, honestly, I think that kind of proves my point about 3D World being a 2D. Because if you enjoyed that, played it to completion, and you don't like 3D, you don't really enjoy the 2D ones, or I'm just saying. No, wait. That's the opposite of what my point was. So like I said, you're proving my point. Have you checked out Mario 64 PC port? I have downloaded it, but I have a Mac. So I downloaded it back when it first like got hot on the internet, just to be sure that I didn't miss out when eventually I do wind up with a gaming PC. So I have it, but I haven't been able to fire it up because I don't have a machine to run it on. Has online multiplayer lobbies. Yeah, fan-made ROM hacks all the time, custom levels. Yeah, I've been I back when that was first coming around. I think that was also when somebody was making, and it might have been in the PC port, the Mario Maker 64. Oh, okay. The Mario Maker 64 ROM hack or mod. I don't know what the classifications are. But that was a lot of fun. Those were fun to watch. I think I was watching Barb play through those, or it might have been Pooh Bear. Need to re-download the latest version. Oh, okay. So it has not been taken down yet. This is great news. Color me shocked. Let me tell you something. Nintendo hates it when people enjoy their games. They hate it. I'll never understand why they took down A2MR. I'll never understand it. Like, you can make the argument to me that they were coming out with a Metroid game. I get it. But like, we can't have more than one Metroid game, you know what I mean? And they weren't even like similar to one another, if I remember right. I think that's when Samus Returns was coming out. I don't get it. But you know what's interesting though is they let people have their Pokemon ROM hacks, right? Like, those don't get taken down a whole bunch. It must just be because A2MR got so popular. That has to be why they went after that one. That's the only like logic that I could put on it. That doesn't mean I agree with it, obviously, but at least I can come to some conclusion about why they would choose to take down this one as opposed to all these others. You know what I mean? Okay, let's don't get jump scared by an enemy right here at the exit, like Rare loves to do. Okay, we can do this. We can dodge these guys. There we go. Excuse me. All right, how about we just use the invincibility frames and finish this thing off. Excuse me. Okay, there's the jump scare fish. I knew he was coming eventually. F. I'm gonna get back to you on the A2MR stuff. I just want to get through here to the exit. There we go. A2MR packaged a full game with assets taken from their games. Oh. Got it. Okay. That explains it. I didn't realize that. Okay. Yeah, because I knew that the Mario 64 stuff, and there's some software that somebody's making where you can port, basically, it's a recompiler, right? 64 recompiler or something like that, where you bring all the assets and then it creates an exe for you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. AM2R should probably not have done that. That's a bummer for us. I think they scope out an in and they act on projects with slip-ups. Yeah, you're probably right. Like, all of these are on their radar. I bet you're 100% right. People are making competition to their products, and worse yet, they're using it IP to do it. Yeah. Fair point. I mean, I guess with another Metroid 2 remake, they probably could have just turned that into a different game, right? Like, that does make sense. Like, what's the... I don't remember the name of it, but there's a Metroidvania that came out, and there's a second one that there was like a big box edition that I got for Switch. It got pretty popular. I can't remember the name of it though. Hold on, I think I got it back. Nah, I don't know where it is. But like those folks made their own game, you know. That was very much a Metroid game. I wish I could remember the name of it. I could see it in my head. Black cover art, black and red were the primary colors. I don't know. On the bright side, the Metroid 2 remake has a launcher that updates the game and even has randomized. Ooh, that's cool. You just have to provide your copy of AM2R just like a ROM. Yeah, you know, and those are not available on the internet anywhere. You know? Nowhere could you find somewhere to download a thing that's not available. You know? I didn't realize that. I didn't know they had a launcher. So that's good news. I will try and find that. And not download it. All right, Twitch. We have the top of the hour 3-minute ad break coming up in 30 seconds. Maybe a minute and a half, actually. I don't know exactly when these things start yet. I'm still figuring it out. But if you don't like the ads, but you do like the content and you don't want to see those anymore, consider subscribing to the channel. Do not give me your money though. Let's get Daddy Bezos's money up in here. You can connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and do a free subscription once a month. So like I said, if you like the content and if you feel like it, please consider. If not, you'll be back in 3 minutes. I'll pause. We're not going to do anything until you get back, so you're not going to miss anything. And we will see you again for the last hour of stream tonight. Point out these places so I can avoid them. Yes, the places where you can't download stuff, right? Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of that game. Hold on. Let's go look. Because I played through most of that one. It was... Where are you at? Oh, it may not show up because it's a physical. Yeah, it's a physical game. What is the name of that? Let me Google it. Let's do that. Let's Google it. Metroidvania. I'm gonna be so like, oh fucking duh. You know what I mean? When I find it. Metroidvania for Switch. No, it's not Blasphemous or Salt and Sanctuary. Axiom Verge. That's the name of it. Axiom Verge. If you've not played Axiom Verge, play that fucking game. Axiom Verge 2 is amazing as well. I bought the big box for that one. Great game, great soundtrack, really good controls. Amazing, that one. Also, there's another one too that I played and finished that came out for the original Switch pretty early on in its life cycle. It was called, I'm vamping for time because, Cave Story. Yeah, Cave Story Plus. That one was super fun too. Game wigs you out, the whole graphic pulsing flesh look. Yeah, it's gross. It is in fact gross, but it is also very tight. A lot of fun, that game. Yeah, it is really cool. Yeah, Cave Story was also super fun. That was back when the first Switch was coming out, and a lot of like indie games were putting out physical copies for the Switch, and then they would put like fun little trinkets in the boxes. Like, I think with Cave Story, you got like a bunch of stickers and a coin and a little bag and like all kinds of crazy stuff in the thing. And then, what was another cool one that I got? There was one, Binding of Isaac Rebirth. When they put out their physical, if I remember right, I can't remember what all was in it, but like there was so much shit in the case that the like case was bulging. It was so thick. So appreciate them for that, for all the extra, you know. Very cool of them. Twitch, welcome back. How were ads? Were they targeted? Binding of Isaac, that's a game I'm talking about with one more run. Yeah, 100%. Oh my god, YouTube chat did the weird thing again. Yeah, that game's amazing. I played way too much of that. Never beat it. I never got far enough into it to really like count it as having played a bunch of it. I've played a lot of hours of that game. I've not played a lot of that game. Does that make sense? I haven't seen very much of that game, but I've played a lot of it. It's one that I want to revisit. Okay, well, didn't get that at all. It's one that I want to revisit because I've come to like, whoops. I've come back around to like re-falling in love with roguelikes, especially after coming across Balatro. I'm like, okay, this is my type of shit right here, you know? So I want to get back into Binding of Isaac and really see if I can like figure out the like puzzling of it all, you know, getting the right combos, remembering the different abilities and stuff like that. I think I would do a better job at it this time than I did the first go around. Oh, I missed the K, so who even cares? Diddy, you got it? Diddy Kong, actually. Let's be sure to put the last part of that name in there. I don't care about the letter. I don't have the K. I did skip it on purpose. Okay. Oh, this cart level is so stressful. That one was on me. That was my own fault. I just got greedy with the banana. Are y'all greedy gamers too? Do y'all have to get every single coin no matter the cost? That's just how it is for me. Recently, it's been Streets of Rogue. I hadn't heard of that one. If you want a great Metroidvania, you got to check out SteamWorld Dig 2. I have played that game. I have it on Switch, and I have played it to completion. That game's incredible. SteamWorld Dig 2. I went back to play SteamWorld, like the first one, but I don't remember what happened to that. I don't remember what happened to me with that. Like, I remember doing it. I don't remember if I like didn't like it, if I finished it and did like it's just gone. The memory does not exist. All right, DK, you big lug. Whoops. Okay, we don't need to be in the roll animation. Got it. Ooh, I could hold that barrel. Yeah, here comes some of that like stop and start that you were talking about a minute ago to make these levels towards the back half feel longer. Because you cannot run and gun these ones with the lights turning off. And there's not even like a hint of where the platform is on screen anymore. I mean, this bitch goes full on dark mode, dude. Not just turn the lights out, but delete the assets. Game looks like it's glitched out, you know? Yeah, there we go. Give me a save at least. Amazing. Streets of Rogue is a wild game. It's like an immersive. Oh yeah, I can't. Hold on. I can't kill him with that. With Diddy. I remember. Let's swap. Hello, swap. 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 Okay. It's like an immersive sim, tons of characters. They have a different play style. All the elements and levels are insane interactions. It breaks out in chaos. Ooh, we love a good chaos. Drop of a hat, cannot describe it well enough. It's like an immersive sim. Binding of Isaac is a roguelike, so it's customizable. That sounds awesome. It's so immersive that you had to say it twice. You know? You can't get the point across without saying it. Without doubling up. So it's all good. It's understandable. It just gets me more excited for it. Double the immersion, double the fun. Okay, I had to go on faith for that. Yikes, dude. Mega yikees. Oh no. Okay. All right. All good. That was hairy. All right. I should slow down. I'm acting like I can see, and I most certainly cannot. I'm full on acting a fool right now. Get out of here, orangutan. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Anybody? Gilfazon? Charmed, I'm sure. Exactly, I had the completely wrong idea about what the game was until I played it, and it has to be toward the top 3 games of all time. Whoa! Big ups from fail for Streets of Rogue. Okay. Hold on one second. I am putting it in Google so I can get it. That's very cool. Ooh, 20 bucks on Steam? That's not bad. That'll be a really good Steam Deck game for me. Okay, with a 95% positive? Hell yeah. Absolutely hell yeah. Okay, bet. I'm fully gonna get that and play that. It's not gonna be now, but I am gonna get it, put it in the backlog, add it to the mountain. We got, you know, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no game I'm not buying, baby. Know what I'm saying? You felt fully absorbed every time you sat down. Sick. Oh, this one's rough. This boss is rough. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What you spitting out now? Okay, these guys, no problem. Okay, he's actually, you know what? It's not that bad. I remember it being way worse. This boss, not all that bad, actually. Oh! It also probably helps, whoops. It also probably helps knowing that I can just rewind. You know? I think that probably helps. A little backlogged, yeah. That's just that. I think that's how I'm gonna say it from now on. When I get a new game, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to play this game. I'm gonna be like, sick, backlogged. Definitely a game you'd love to see streamed. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to it. We'll put it on the list. We got a bunch of Nintendo games to get through first, but we'll get there. I can only imagine visceral reaction discovering the game, experience and mayhem unfold. Oh yeah, see that's a good ass stream game. Oh, make it. Okay. How the gameplay changes so radically. Yeah, cool. I mean, it sounds like a good one to do for sure. Get up there. Okay. Hello? All right, never mind. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. I gotta redo that. There we go. See, it's easy after you see what's gonna happen. Whoops. Missed that. Missed it again. Amazing. Nailed it. No problem. Whoops. Now it's a problem. God, rewind is so sick. I don't think I'm ever gonna get over it. I think I'm gonna dream about it tonight. Whoops. Like when we get off a stream and I go lay my sweet little head on its pillow and I feel the cold embrace of night, I'm just gonna be thinking about rewind. And how it treats me so well. Well, I could have got that in, but you know, oh well, that's fine. I still have a chance. You know why? Rewind. Amazing. See this? See what I mean? Uh-huh. Walked off the platform. Listen, I don't know what stream you're watching, but I haven't messed up a single time. Okay? Like, not even once. I do not love that these only have a single fuel in them. That's a big uh-oh. Okay, that's better. Thank you very much. You see what I mean? Never once have I messed up. I mean, if you look at my balloon count, it proves it. If I had messed up, I would be down a whole bunch of balloons. You know? It's just science. This level feels very long. Yes. Incredibly long. Auto scrollers always do that though. Never fails. But this is why I wish that all of the auto scrollers in this game were the mine carts, because they're so interactive. Yes, stressful, but like amazingly interactive. Those ones, you know, I don't know what it is. It's if you were to like reskin the level. Also, Ramby, welcome, my favorite boy. If you were to reskin the level, let's say, and instead of it being a platform, it just is a minecart, it would probably play very similarly, right? Because you're jumping on platforms, you're jumping over stuff, you're picking other stuff up, whatever. I think, though, there's something to be said about the, I almost said the Mandela effect, the placebo of, like, the platform you're on having speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not on a moving platform, you are rolling in a minecart. You know what I'm saying? It like feels like a vehicle that you're in. I think that placebo makes it feel better. Of course, not to mention the fact that it does actually go faster because the speed changes on well, you know what? I say it actually goes faster. That could be wrong. It could just be that it feels like it goes faster, and if you timed the two levels, it would be about the same. But it feels like it's going faster because the speed is variable. You know what I mean? Like you speed up, you slow down, you speed up, you slow down, all that kind of jazz. So there's something to be said about that and how that feels better than just being on a platform that feels stationary, however, on a little rail rope thing. You know what I mean? I think some of it is just, I think some of it is mental. You see this? I have 39 balloons. This is how I can prove that I've never messed up. Okay? Would somebody who gets hit a bunch have 39 balloons? I don't think so. Literally never even fell off a platform. It's amazing. I might be the greatest Donkey Kong Country player ever to exist. I mean, I'm not going to claim that title yet. You know, this is the first time that I've played it on stream, but you know, well, yeah, the VOD is there. The masses will be able to see. They'll be able to tell. Okay, now see the trick with this platform, for you to be able to get it the first time, you gotta time it just right to jump doubly, right? You gotta be able to land and then jump immediately. And Rambi's animation for jumping is just a little bit slow, so you gotta go a little bit earlier than you think you need to. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you get it on the first shot. There's a little hole in here. Let's put our body in it and see what happens. Okay, see, when you come into a room for the first time, you have to stop and assess. Here you go. So this is what happens. So these guys come down and they just stay down. Okay. So the timing is quick, you know? And then something else I'm noticing while looking at this for the very first time is I think I probably need to get rid of Rambi. I think he might be slowing us down a little bit, which is unfortunate. I will miss him. I'll send him letters. I do wish him the best. I do wish him health, happiness, and the most of whatever rhinos eat as can humanly be provided. Or are there humans in the Donkey Kong world? There might not be humans. So in that case, in as many as the primate world can provide. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I gotta go do a quick potty break. I will be right back, and we will keep going. Here, I don't have a new song, but here is the sea shanty, just for a little fun while I'm gone. Straight up, like 15 seconds. I'll be right back.
Cool and the sun is bright. Aboard the King of Red Lions, I'll figure out how to play it right. If I don't, we'll all be crying. Oh, wake up when we're sailing on the ocean or Hyrule. It may take some time, but we'll all be fine. For Ganon will make a fool. The barrel's filled with rupees. Aboard the King of Red Lions, I'll smash them all and lose my mind. If I don't, we'll all be crying. Oh, wake up when we're sailing on the ocean or Hyrule. It may take some time, but we'll all be fine. For Ganon will make a fool. I'm sorry I'm not talking. Aboard the King of Red Lions, I know I need to respond to you. If I don't, we'll all be crying. Oh, wake up when we're sailing on the ocean or Hyrule. It may take some time, but we'll all be fine. For Ganon will make a fool. My wife and child are sleeping while I'm aboard the King of Red Lions.
See? Told you. Right back. No big deal.
If I don't, we'll all be crying. Oh, wake up.
Would be funny to go through and count how many rewinds there have been. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done it once. Yeah, I may actually do that. That might be a fun short to do. Do a rewind counter at the top of the screen while saying this is the first time I've ever done it, you know? That might be pretty good. All right, let's keep ripping. Let's see how far we can get. I wonder... I don't remember how... what am I trying to say? I don't remember the final, like, level, the final world of this one. Okay, that didn't do anything for me. Great, fabulous, amazing. What about right here? Nope. Whoops. You know what's weird about this one? You see the screen tearing that's happening? Is that the smoke doing that? That's crazy. It only happens sometimes. It's like it's not happening right now, but it'll like do a quick scan all the way down. Oh, almost got it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, those ropes aren't so bad. The snakes are a little annoying, but it's mainly them popping out on you, you know? Hey, where'd you come from, nerd? Oh, feels good. Feels good. Combo. All right, well, I guess I'm not getting that today. That's fine. I don't even want it. Okay? I don't even want it. Meh. Well, I did want that. Excuse me. Nope. All right. That's fine. Okay. Love it. Amazing. Ow. All right. No big deal. We'll keep going on that one. Dude, I can't wait for Thursday. I'm so excited for banana hammock, dude. The breakable, the whole destructible, like, oh my god, destructible world and all that stuff is so sick. I can't wait to see, like, you want to talk about secrets. Guaranteed the secrets in that game are going to be bonkers. Bananas, even. Absolutely cannot wait. And then I'm also like super ready to get into Ocarina of Time on Saturday too. Oh man. I'm like so happy to be going through. Hello? How is this supposed to work? I forget. Are they on a timer? Is that the problem? Yes. Got it. Okay. Like, I cannot tell you just how happy it makes me to finally be able to go through all these games that I know I would love and, like, actually get to play through them. Even as an adult, like, kind of maybe more so as an adult, because now it's like, my media literacy is a little bit higher. I can like pay attention a little bit better. I had an issue, I still do somewhat, but I had an issue, especially when playing like story heavy games where I would like just mash through dialogue and like I would miss a lot of stuff, you know, because I'm like, get me into the action, you know, the impatience of it all. But now like a little bit older, a little bit, okay, I can't see at all. This is so scary. There we go. A little bit older, a little bit slower. I'm still impatient, obviously, but like, you know, pay attention a little bit easier. The attention span is a little bit longer than it used to be. It's exciting. Excuse me. Whoops. I mean, nothing. No problem. No problem at all. Die forever. Oh. Okay, well, all right. Listen. You listen here, bucko. I don't need your sass all over me like that, okay? It's already scary enough in here, especially with all the murder hornets. I don't need you jumping around at me and getting all up in my grill like that, dude. Personal space, please. Okay. Whoops. I mean, first time I've ever seen it. No big deal. Dude, I was about to say, where the hell are you? Jesus. Yeah, there's the patent pending rare end enemy right at the exit. the old ending troll. Absolute mad lads. Little quick save. How long does it say I've been in game? What's the in game timer? 2 hours 11. I've actually been playing for 3.5. So rewinds rewinds have saved us 1 hour and 15 minutes. Incredible. Let's make sure that's saved. B is confirmed for this one, right? Now, here's the question. What is... Oh, no, I don't want to get rid of my Streets of Rogue tab. Donkey Kong Country levels. No, worlds. I want to see just how much is left of this. I'm in... Nope, that's the wrong thing. Monkey Mines, Vine Valley, Crimcock Industry. I think I'm like... Am I at the end of this game? No, this is... Hold on. This is Country Returns. Donkey Kong Country. Here we go. Super Mario. Uh-huh. How about this? Donkey Kong Country walkthrough. There we go. I don't want to do IGNs because their ad situation is absolutely atrocious. So let's pick a user's walkthrough. Controls, characters, things to collect. I'm not worried about all that. I just want to know how many levels we got. Where am I in the game currently? Because I don't remember. Which feels like I don't actually know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Congo Jungle we did. Monkey Mines we did. Vine Valley we did. Gorilla Glacier we did. Crimcrock Industries, not Crimcock. That's a very different industry. I am at Platform Perils. Where is that? Oh, I'm in the Chimp Caverns. Hold up a minute. Am I at the end of the game here? The fuck? Are we gonna finish this tonight? Okay, holy. Let's go. Didn't realize this was gonna be a full playthrough. I would have put that in a text. Ooh, he's strong. Not too strong. I mean, I'm down to do it. Let's go for it. Let's go for an ending. What do we say? Let's roll some credits. I love seeing the... I know I already said it, but I love seeing the second character just floating through the platform. So funny. Little doopy stuff always gets me, man. It's one of the reasons I loved like GTA and stuff like that. The ragdoll and all that stuff. All that silly junk is so good to me. Whoopsie. No, thank you. Here we go. We're doing good. We're doing great. Haven't lost a single balloon the entire night. You guys are witnessing greatness. Absolute history being made here at twitch.youtube/JangleBoy TikTok TV.com. Oh, just one more letter. We might get all the letters for this one. Bonk. Get out of here. Oh! I mean, here we go. Okay. Barely made that. All right, everybody get ready for the jump scare enemy at the exit. Oh yeah, we're gonna want this for sure. Timed that bad. There we go. See, first try. Literally no problem. First try. Oh, okay. Oh, did I waste that? I don't think so. Right? Nah, we're good. We are fully good. There we go. Nice job, kiddos. Nice work. All right, Necky's Revenge. Is this the final boss? I forget. The walkthrough seems to be telling me this is the last level. Unless the pink galleon, galleon? Probably galleon. Pink galleon is the final level. Bonk. This, okay, there's been a theme. Nintendo seems to love birds that need a good bonking. Anybody else notice this? We had to do this in Wind Waker. We had to give that big ass bird a big ass bonking. Whoops. There you go. Have one of those. Oh, bad timing, bad timing. There we go. There you go. Whoops. Okay, there we go. First try. Yeah. Gangplank Galleon. Oh yeah, we gotta fight K. Rool. That's right. Duh. Oh. The music isn't even stressful for K. Rool. That's so funny. Oh. There you go. Have one of those. Okay, he's gonna come at me twice, 3 times a lady. Yep. 10-4, good to know. Okay, now it's getting stressful. They're speeding it up a bit here. Anytime music gets faster like that, big stress. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay, there we go. That's fine. You just wait for it. No problem. Okay, okay, all right. Chill out, chill out. Okay, all right, all right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. So this boss fight, a whole lot of waiting for you to jump on his dome. Whoops. 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 That one was my fault. Here we go. First try. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Now, throw your hat, please. So I can jump on your noodle. I want to jump on your little dog and there we go. Yeah. Wow. Can you believe it? I decided to play Donkey Kong Country tonight just because we had a little, so that we could have a little something to do for the lead up to Thursday. Turns out we finished the thing. Crazy. Would not have seen that coming. What a turn of events here. Okay, whoops. I say that as it's not actually finished. Holy, okay, here we go. Uh-huh, throw your hat. Get bonked. Thank you. I appreciate you taking the bonking. Cute little hops. Precious boy. More credits, please. There we go. Now it's done. Now we did it. Nice work, everybody. Well done, Donkey, my boy. Who'd have thought a young whippersnapper like you could have beaten that bunch of no-good Kremlings? You made an old man proud. I'm glad. Go and look in your hoard. I think you'll be in for a surprise. Ooh, we get a bunch of nanners? If I had been playing, I'd have found everything. Okay, well, that seemed rude. I'm sure there must have been some bonus rooms you haven't found. Oh, yes. There's quite a lot of things that I'm sure we didn't find. Quite a few things we didn't pick up on. Look at all that. Look at all that food, would you? Would you just? And credits, kids. Sick. Naughty is a great name. Necky, amazing. Army, very good. Zinger, I hate you. You're so scary. Slipper. Okay. Manky Kong. Mini Necky. That's very cute. The aquatic bad guys, here they come. This is Bite Size. He's very cute. Croctopus, I hate you forever. Chomps Jr., amazing. Great name, great character. Chomps, you're their dad, so you have to be good. Clambo is very funny. Squidge, ew. That's so gross. Squidge is such a terrible word. Oh, man. Here come the Kremlings. Critter, great, very cool. Clump, great name. Matches his vibe. Crash also matches the vibe. Claptrap. Oh, that's right. I knew that. Rock Croc. Crusher. Very good. Very 80s action movie of you. And here come the bosses. Very naughty. Incredible. Master Necky. Queen Bee. Okay, that tracks. Really naughty. Dumb Drum. Master Necky Sr. And finally, King K. Rool. Oh, the good guys. Wow, we're going through all the characters, huh? Here's Ramby, my favorite, the best boy. Espresso, very cute. Great name. On Guard, also good name. Winky, sure. Squawks is great. The goat. And here come the Kongs, the stars of the show. Is it my turn yet? Funky Kong. Candy Kong. Surely it's me next. Cranky dude. Cranky Kong. Diddy Kong. And Donkey Kong. The man, the myth, the legend. The one and only. Oh, God. So is that child abuse? Diddy's a kid, right? Yikes. Got him, though. Good for you, Diddy. You stick up for yourself. Don't let a grown man do you like that. I did this using one life. This is me. I am Cranky Kong. That's me, actually. You play Minecraft or Terraria? I play a little bit of Minecraft. I've tried Terraria. I didn't get into it. But yeah, I play a little bit of Minecraft. I got super into the Cobblemon mod for a little while. Like, I set it up on the Steam Deck and everything, and just like I had my save set up to go to Dropbox so I could pick it up on desktop or on Steam Deck. It was great. That was a lot of fun. I haven't played it in like 6 months or so, though. Maybe a year. Time is weird. Time's a construct, you know? But yeah, hadn't played it in a little while, so there's been a lot of updates that I haven't checked out. What about you? You like them both? Or is there one you prefer over the other? Been playing some Terraria on a server the past few days, gearing up for a big boss fight. You have little hope. Been playing this game on and off since it came out in 2011. Well, yeah, I mean, that game's big, right? There's like a lot to do in Terraria. Right? I mean, I guess you could play it like getting to the end for Minecraft too, right? Where like you can either let it take a million years or do it in 20 minutes. I'm sure Terraria is very similar in that way, huh? Used to love me some Minecraft, but got really soured on it last year when Microsoft Mojang migrated the accounts, lost my copy, contacted support, and they kept saying to kick rocks. You know what? I would be sour on it too, as a matter of fact. I also would not want to go back after being told, too bad, sucks to suck, nerd. You know? I don't think I would stick around either, in fact. That sucks, man. That sucks really bad. Mega yikes. Yeah, I didn't have any issues when I migrated over, luckily. Of course, then again, when I did migrate over, I didn't really play it. You know, I migrated over, made sure that it worked, and then that was kind of the end of it for me. Bright side is that there's third-party launchers that I'm able to pirate the game and play it. Yeah, still bums you out for sure. Well, I'm sure you lost a lot, right? I mean, we've all got our worlds, especially from like way back in the day. Like, I started playing back in beta. I'm not going to remember the number, but it was beta before it came out. I had a friend who played it when it was still in alpha. He showed it to me, and then I didn't get a PC until like a year later or something, maybe 2. I don't know. Again, time is a weird thing. But yeah, once I did get a PC though, that's when I downloaded Minecraft, so it was beta by that point. So yeah, I mean, you know, point being, we've all got lots and lots and lots of memories and worlds and all that kind of stuff in our saves. I mean, I got 360 saves. I was trying to rebuild Achievement City at one point, so that save is somewhere. You know, it would bum me out really hard if I wound up losing that stuff. Heard someone was suing him over it, hoping something comes from it. Yeah, I mean, it's a little shitty for them to like mess up their own migration and then have no processes in place to be able to fix issues when they come up, especially for like longtime users, you know. I mean, for any user, but you know, people like us who've paid them 4 times for it for different platforms and that kind of thing, and then they're just gonna like tell you sucks to suck, you know. that hurts, man. That's bad. And then that like bleeds over into how you feel about Microsoft as a whole, you know. You go, maybe I don't care about the next Halo game, you know. If they're gonna treat me like this, then why should I help them somewhere else, you know? Maybe I don't care about the next Xbox or their handheld that they're talking about and all this. If they're not gonna care about me. So yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Am not mad one iota at you for that. Damn. Well, look, dudes and dudettes, we did it. We played all the way through a Donkey Kong. Can you believe it? That's insane. I tell you what, I would have never guessed that we would have made it through that entire game. Never in a million years. Crazy. What's the next game? So Thursday, we're gonna be playing Donkey Kong Banana Hammock, and then Saturday is Ocarina of Time, starting our very next long play. So Thursday we're just gonna do what will essentially amount to like a first look. You know, we'll play through the first 4 hours for those that haven't pre-ordered the game, the people that aren't sure whether they want to or not. You know, we'll give them a quick. Not wanting to speedrun Metroid. Funny you should say that. I do actually want to learn how to speedrun Metroid. That's one of the ones I want to try to learn how to speedrun. So at some point in the future, once we get a little deeper into the backlog and I'm ready to like mix it up a little bit, I'm planning on doing a series where I learn to speedrun a Metroid. I gotta research which one I want to do. It'll have to be one that I can stream, and hopefully, like one that I have available to me. You know, some way to capture and that kind of thing. I would love for it to be Samus Returns, but I don't have like a 3DS capture or a good emulator. Well, I have a good emulator. I don't think my laptop would be able to play it and stream at the same time. Well, I don't know, maybe. We'll figure something out. But yes, I do want to do a series where I learn how to speedrun. That would be super fun. Streets of Rogue at the top of the backlog. It's not at the top. I got a lot of Nintendo fodder to get through first, but it is in fact in the backlog now. It has been backlogged, and I'm excited to play it. It looks cool. When I pulled up the Steam page, just seeing a little bit of that trailer while we were running Donkey Kong, it looks super dope. Shoot that out of the cannon. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but let's call it a stream. We're, you know, just a few minutes early, just 5 minutes early, but we'll get out of here before the ads decide to run for a final time. But like I said, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be playing through Donkey Kong Bonanza, affectionately referred to in this chat as Donkey Kong Banana Hammock. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you enjoyed the stream tonight, if you enjoyed hanging out, if you liked all the very confidently wrong dialogue that I like to give, please feel free to come back and hang out again when we're up again. So we stream Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern until midnight, and then Thursday night, same time, and then Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then so Thursday is going to be, like I said, Donkey Kong Bonanza. And then Saturday, we're beginning our very next long play, which is going to be Ocarina of Time, my very first time playing through that game. I've never played it, never even turned it on. Cannot wait to get through it. So, one life and no deaths. That's exactly right. This is what happens when you come to this stream. You get to see me, you get to see top tier gameplay of somebody who absolutely knows what they're doing at all times. Who never has a death, never messes up, sees something for the first time, knows exactly what to do. That's what you'll get here. That's the Jangle guarantee. Okay? Anyway, thank you all so much for coming to hang out tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're on YouTube, if you did enjoy the stream, like I said, please feel free to drop a like, do subscribe if you want to get notified for the next time we go live. If not, that's totally cool. Wow, chat freaked out again. Amazing. Looked like a pop-off right at the end. If not, totally fine. I just appreciate you being here at all. On Twitch, if you enjoyed the content, feel free to follow. If you don't want to see ads on Twitch, please consider subscribing, but only with Amazon money. Don't give me your real money. We're not there yet. Just do Bezos money with your free Twitch Prime sub. You can do those once a month. You can connect your Amazon Prime account to Twitch and do a free subscribe. If you like the content enough, I would appreciate it if you would consider me for it. But if not, again, I just appreciate you being here at all. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. If I don't see you on Thursday, then I hope that I get to talk to you again soon. Fail, thank you very much. Have a great night. Everybody else, I hope you sleep well, and we will talk to you again on Thursday. Okay, bye-bye. I always mess this up because I got to hit the stop streaming button, and I never time this out right. I never prepared for it. I always get too sappy, and then I got to shut it down, and then here we go. Okay, bye. I love you, everybody. Bye, everybody. Wait, actually, maybe we need to see... Hold on. Before we go... No. Okay, we're going to go. Okay, bye.